And when they could not come nigh unto him for the press, they uncovered the roof where he was. And when they had broken it up, they lay down the bed wherein the sick of the palsy lay. When Jesus saw their faith, he said unto the sick of the palsy, Son, thy sins are be forgiven thee. But there were certain of the scribes sitting there and reasoning in their hearts, Why doth this man speak blasphemies? Where are we? Who can forgive sins but God only? And immediately when Jesus perceived in his spirit that they so reasoned within themselves, he said unto them, Why reason ye these things in your hearts? Sorry, I just rather. I see myself. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Anyway, sorry. I think I'm on verse 9 here of chapter 2. Whether it is easier to say to the sick of the palsy, be forgiven thee, or to say, Arise and take up thy bed and walk. But that ye may know, the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. He saith to the sick of the palsy, I say unto thee, Arise and take up thy bed, and go thy way into thine house. And immediately he arose, took up the bed, and went forth before them all.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew I'd get here before him! What's going on, Dustin?
Not much. What's up, dude?
Hey, man! What's going on? Like, what's up? So, what's up with you and Raptor, man? What's going on with that? Also, what's up with the title of your last stream? What, some about consequences? Do you think consequences only happen if, like, you get in a fight or something? Or
there's no consequences whatsoever. Nothing's changing. Nothing's gonna change.
Okay, but what are consequences to you, Dustin?
What are consequences, bro? Like, you don't understand what words mean or what?
Okay, but I'm trying to gauge what your frame of consequences are, because like my frame of like a consequence would be like, you know, if I called somebody a racial slur, they might do something, or you know, my YouTube channel might get taken down. I might, you know, face social ostracization. So like,
social nothing, not a thing, nothing.
No,
nothing's happened.
Just you sitting in your car being very upset.
That's okay, bro. If you say so. Whatever helps you sleep at night, bro.
I don't need help to sleep at night, Dustin. I'm just trying to gauge like what the fuck is your deal with Raptor.
Gauge, dude. There's no gauge. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to talk to the man. The man doesn't.
You weren't trying to be nice, Dustin. You called him a nigger.
Oh, fine. You have it your way, bro. This is Burger King. Have it your way, motherfucker.
Have it my. What do you mean? Have it my way? That's not something. I'm not making that up. That happened, Dustin.
How you want to tell it? I could give a fuck.
That you called, buddy. It's on my stream, Dustin. It's recorded.
I don't care. Fucking frame it. Put it on the wall. Memorialize
frame it.
Recite it every fucking morning in the morning. Put it on your fucking window, bro. Let me know just how many rooms I own in your head. Fuck you.
Fuck me. Do you want to fuck me?
Yeah.
You want to fuck me?
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Hey, Raptor Stream, please. Hey, Raptor Stream, clip that. Why do you want to fuck me, Dustin?
I don't care, bro.
No. Why do you want to fuck me, Dustin?
What do you mean, bro?
You said you wanted to fuck me, and now that I've kind of cornered you in this, now that you've realized what you said, now you're like, I don't know if I want to fuck this guy or not.
Shit. I don't
You
have
said
to
you just said you wanted to fuck me,
I
Dustin.
answered you.
You just said you
Remember
wanted to
what
fuck me,
I'm
buddy.
saying, bro? Right? It's as easy as saying 1, 2, 3, get the fuck
Have
out.
is screaming.
I don't give a
Is
shit.
screaming fuck you?
Fuck you.
Is this all you got, buddy?
I'm not interested. What do you have? What's your problem? Fuck you. That's
I
what
wanted to. I wanted to know what your. I wanted to know what your problem with Raptor is.
I didn't have a problem with Raptor started
You
calling
clearly do.
bro. Raptor called me a racist long
You are.
before I said anything.
You are, and you proved him right. You proved him right, dumbass.
So what if I did?
So what? So he called me a racist, and I got so mad that he called me a racist that I called him a nigger to prove him right.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. What do you
Not
want to
a
happen,
fucking
Dustin?
thing is gonna happen.
You're so mad right now, dude. You're so mad right now. What do you think is gonna happen, Dustin? What do you no. What not what do you think is gonna happen? What do you want to happen? Do you want I think what you really want, Dustin, is for Raptor to actually come and fight you so you can try to get him in like some lawsuit to like offset your 34 felonies or however many you have.
34 felonies. Now I got as many as Trump.
Isn't it like 20 something?
Whatever, bro. I ain't got no 20 fucking felonies. You guys are stupid. I've been
Buddy,
arrested
you're
twice in the last, I don't know, 7
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you lied to who you were talking to yesterday when you told them that you had been to jail more times than they could imagine. And now you've been twice?
When did I say I've been to jail? No, I said
You said I've been to jail more times than you can imagine, Dustin.
Dumbass. What I said was
Ooh, now we're name calling.
Psychoanalyzed more times than you've been in a conversation.
No, Peckerwood. What you said was I've been to jail more times than you can imagine.
Oh no, that's not what I said.
That's what you said. You can look at the fucking video, dumbass. That's what you said.
No, I'm not interested. I know what I said. You don't know what I said.
You're not interested in looking what you said at what you said, Dustin.
What I said. I was there when I said it. Huh?
So I said you obviously weren't mentally present. It doesn't seem like you're mentally present in many conversations you have.
Are you gonna say something that's important, or are you just here to waste time? Here for?
I don't know. Chat, what do you want me to say? They don't want me to say anything. So boo, Dustin, boo.
Do you want to see my baseball field? Has anybody seen my baseball field? I don't know, bro. You're starting to bore me. Okay, moving on.
Hello, is this me? Yes. So, like, do you care? Like, you know, about anything?
Maybe.
I don't care.
Yeah, I want to see the fields.
I don't care.
That's about the speed I enjoy.
I don't care about the speed you enjoy.
I don't care. Who is this?
I don't care.
Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, that's right. I sent you pictures already, dude.
I don't care about your pictures. Didn't look.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, I don't care.
I can get along with you.
I don't care.
Who the fuck are you? Is this...
I don't care.
Why do I get the feeling that this is...
Why do you care?
Lupin? Is this Lupin? It's
So if
kind
you
of
say
funny.
something I don't care, I wasn't listening. I was listening to something else.
All right. Well, have a good day. I don't know. Should I review my own video? Logo, get in here. Level bullshit. Oh, I mean, maybe I just have a bad time. I don't know. All right. I guess I'll go back to. Oh, hey. Hello? Moving seats going once. Moving seats going twice. Sold to the next guy.
Hey, do you care?
Huh?
No, you don't care? Then why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you streaming?
The fuck? What difference does it make to you? Go fuck
Well,
yourself.
if you don't care, why are you streaming?
You could ask any stupid question you could, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Bro,
I absolutely could.
I'm here at Everett Auto Clinic if you want to come see me.
I don't know why you're asking me to come see you. I already told you what the conditions were.
I'm not capitulating to any conditions.
I'm not gonna go for mutual combat because I want to hit you with an assault lawsuit. Yeah, I know, dude. So why are you streaming? Why are you streaming?
Criminal thing.
Why are you streaming?
Because I can.
Yeah. Are you having fun?
A little bit.
Yeah, just sitting there silently in your car,
What
reviewing a video you're not even responding to.
Are you having fun watching me sit in my car?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I'm making jokes. I have a bunch of people in here. We're all kind of laughing at you, and I'm making money doing it. So yeah.
I don't know how much money you're making.
I mean, do you want to see my Twitch paycheck?
Not really.
I know. I know. You got real embarrassed. It's okay.
Embarrassed?
So are you having fun?
What are you talking about?
Are you having fun, Dustin? Are you having a good time? Is that why you streamed?
Dude, you're a little bitch.
Yeah, you're the one sitting alone in your car hoping people come talk to you.
I'm hoping you show up. That's
yeah,
really
I know you are. I know you are, but I told you the conditions. So you're just in your car hoping people show up and talk to you. Are you having fun, Dustin?
I would like to smoke a blunt. What?
I mean, I would share grass, but you're kind of a piece of shit, so I'm not going to share any with you.
Talking to you.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm the only one talking to.
Yeah, boring. Hello? Okay. Kick from studio, kick guest. Kick from studio, kick guest. Hey, Owen. I'd be disappointed if this isn't Owen.
Oh, it's not.
All right.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Standing for Truth. My name is Donnie Badinsky. I am your host and moderator for tonight's great Mark of the Beast debate showdown between Tim from AVBTM and Charles Jennings from the Layman's Seminary. Now, we've hosted over 450 debates on all sorts of topics, ranging from soteriology to the nature of God, to creation, evolution, and origins, and eschatology. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the first time we are dedicating an entire formal debate to the topic of the Mark of the Beast, a very interesting, an exciting, but also a controversial topic. And I am thrilled to have two debaters here who have studied the issue intensely. And it's not their first time.
Hello.
Hi.
Maybe later.
What was that?
Said maybe later.
All right.
Did you have something to say?
Oh, actually, I wasn't too sure. I didn't think you'd let me in.
I'll let you in. I'll let people in. I'm not an asshole if people think so. I just don't like certain people. What's the problem?
What certain people, Dustin?
Anyone who tries to get me into saying something.
You sure about that, bud?
What? What's the issue exactly? I mean,
it
say it.
Kind of seems like you have a problem with black people.
You don't know that.
Well, you did say that race mixing is wrong.
And?
I mean, that's pretty racist, bud.
Well, it doesn't mean I have a problem with black people.
And why are you against race mixing?
I personally would not date a member of a different race. That's not me being against race mixing. Okay, and
you specifically said you were against misogyny.
The context of that conversation was in reference to the Bible, right? The whole generation of that controversy was when I was talking to somebody in the third person about something with the Bible. Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah. Something tells me that that's something I
So
want to
just why exactly do you not want to date someone from another race?
What? What do you mean? Why don't
you
you
just-
like wearing shoes with nails through the bottom of them?
Excuse me?
Why don't you like wearing shoes with nails through the bottom of them?
I fail to see how that's a applicable comparison.
Well, it makes a lot more sense once you take comfort into consideration. Right? Like, I'm not
So
comfortable.
people of other races make you uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
What about people of other races makes you uncomfortable, Dustin?
Other people, period, make me uncomfortable. I'm not a people person.
Okay, but you specifically said other races, not
Right.
people in general.
Well, other races would be included under people in general, right?
Yes, but
See,
you
if
specifically
you think about
said
if you
other
think,
races.
if you think about the context of the conversation and, well, the adventures of the last couple of days, I think it would make sense to address it from that perspective, don't you? I mean, if you want to call me a racist, bro, it's nothing I haven't been confronted with. I'm not worried about it. You can think about me what you want. I don't care. So, can you explain to me why it would matter? I'm one fucking person.
I'm just
I said something
curious
you don't want
why.
to hear. What do you mean why? I didn't do anything to anybody. I said some things that somebody didn't like. They labeled me a rapist. They labeled me a child molester. And then they called me a racist. And at that point, I just said, fuck you guys. I don't care. Right? They're already going to label me whatever they want to label me because of whatever XYZ reason. You don't know the first fucking thing about me.
You're right, which is why we have to go off the things you've said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which
Go off
gives
things
the
I said.
impression
I'm
that you are
completely
okay with
you.
child
I'm
molesters
fine.
and
I'm
are a
completely
rapist.
Fine. I am completely fine with whatever you want to think about me. I'm okay with it. It's fine.
That's very
completely fine.
antisocial behavior, Dustin. You
Yeah,
do realize that. Being
What-
okay with
seriously?
people assuming these things about you.
What advantage do I have from you having a good opinion of me?
Not me, in general.
Anybody. That doesn't fucking matter. The reality in life should matter. It shouldn't matter what your opinion is of me.
But we should care about other people's opinions of us.
I don't.
We're
give
social
two flying
creatures.
Nothing.
You can't
in life
have
about me
friends
giving
if
a shit
everyone
about how
hates you.
feel has ever helped me. Never, and it never will. Your feelings have zero effect on reality. Absolutely none. Don't know what to tell you, lady.
And that's your prerogative if that's how you want to feel about things.
No, it's just reality. What does feeling good or bad about anything have to do with anything?
Because
Make
how
it
we
make
feel
sense
about
to be
things
swayed.
influences how we interact with them. If everyone hates you,
I've
you're going to
never
be
had a
miserable and
choice.
alone.
I've never had it. I've never. You know what?
You do, Dustin.
You don't care about
do
my
have
experience.
a choice with how people perceive you and interact with you. You are choosing this antisocial behavior repeatedly.
What? So what if I am? What is your point?
Honestly, my point is that you're just a dick.
And
it's just you're acting like you're the victim when you are suffering the consequences of your own actions.
Not acting like anything.
Then why are you always crying about shit, man?
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I was camping with Raptor when you made that stream calling him out for no fucking reason.
No, there was a reason.
And what was that reason?
We had a discussion. I wanted to finish the discussion. We weren't going to be able to do it on the platform I was on.
Why
I
not?
was actually, well, because Jeremiah won't let me speak, for one thing.
That's fair. Jeremiah's a dick.
Well,
He's also a
I don't
weaselly little
care about your
fucker.
personal opinion about him, bro. Jeremiah is my friend. I understand why, right? I'm not the easiest person to deal with in the first person, right? But the last thing I'm trying to do is make it anybody else's problem. What?
What do you mean?
I don't know. That look on your face, I'm trying to make it make sense. Your
Sorry?
eyes are very deceptive.
Is that better? How are my eyes deceptive?
Or they're shifty.
I have autism. I have trouble paying attention to things.
That's funny. All right, so
How is that funny?
Well, I'm not gonna speculate. Anyway, do you mind if I bring someone else into the conversation?
Yeah,
Someone's
of course.
waiting in the wings. How goes it?
Why is the Illuminati making everyone trans all of a sudden? You know? Like, I was thinking about the Mark of the Beast. You know, I've been watching these Mark of the Beast debates, and I've been thinking, like, yeah, there's demons that are turning everyone gay. This is compelling.
Well, no, that's not actually what's
I
happening.
actually cross-referenced it with a couple retranslations of documents that have been assembled over hundreds of years, and pretty certain it's the trans people. Yeah, that's...
Assemble? Did you assemble these? Was it a sandwich? Was it a sandwich assembly?
A sandwich assembly? I don't know what you were talking about.
Did we put together ourselves a bullshit sandwich? I
don't know, but I'm just following your lead, man. Like,
so you think demons are
a
making
little bit more above my head? Gotta lean right back. Gotta get the arm there.
So you think demons are making people do things?
Oh yeah, it makes hell really nervous.
I mean,
that was a good one, Bob.
That was a good. I'm sorry, that was good. Okay, ow, someone's medicated.
Yeah, man. So am I.
I'm not. I take 0 medications.
How do you feel about medication, not Jeremiah? My apologies, Justin.
Oh damn!
Medication. Are you okay? Do I need to call an ambulance?
Oh, they're fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why is it still showing? Am I really that much of a boomer?
What?
What is going on with my computer? Good.
With what, Aiden?
I'm such a boomer that I'm still in the call somehow.
Oh, you thought you hung up?
I can remove you. Oh.
There they go. Oh, hi.
Hello. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Copy that.
No, sorry, I live with family. Someone just walked in and said hi.
Awesome. So I don't know. Look, I don't care about Raptor. Right? I mean, I just want to fight him. Right? I mean,
why do you want to fight him?
What do you mean? Why do I want to fight him?
Well, I mean, why do you want to fight him?
Dude, the guy labeled me a rapist, child molester, and a racist before even knowing me. knows nothing
you
about.
said
thing that he
that
knows
you
is the
didn't
things I
approve of
said.
race mixing, which
So what?
does make you seem
So
racist.
what? So what? 30 lashings at dawn? Go fuck yourself. I don't care. I have a personal opinion you don't agree with. So what?
Well, it's just you are objecting to being labeled a racist, but you're saying racist things.
So?
You seem to have this
since when does
disconnect
racist mean?
between
Since when does
your
racist mean
actions
saying things
and
you
people's
disagree with?
reactions.
Since
Come
when
again?
does being racist mean I say things you disagree with? Since when?
Saying that people of other races shouldn't be together is racist.
And why? For what reason? I'm not stopping anyone. I'm voicing my opinion.
An opinion of race segregation, of
I didn't say anything
anti-misogyny.
about segregating anybody. I didn't say that.
It's the implication. If two
So?
races shouldn't be together,
So
then they should be
what?
separate.
So what? That
Well,
doesn't
you're
make me
objecting to
racist.
be. It
That
literally
doesn't
does.
make me racist.
It
does.
literally does. It is a cornerstone of especially American racism.
Oh, okay. So let's say, for example,
That's like saying hating Jews doesn't make you a Nazi. I mean, it's kind of like the bedstone, buddy.
Look, people who stick with people that they know, people who stick with family, generally do a lot better than people who go to some stranger's family. That's just a reality.
So we should marry our cousins? Sounds like an argument for incest, bud.
No, that's not what I said.
You said that we should stick to our own families and not other families.
No, what I said was the love of God.
Or do you mean family
stick
as
with your own
a euphemism for race?
With your own people, with the people that you share the most values with, right? I mean, so what if you think that it's an issue because people are naturally segregated by color? I mean, if we had like a particular race of people that were multicolored, it wouldn't matter to me. That particular race. But
someone's race doesn't mean that they don't share your values.
Better not, bro. Look, if you want, I'll go hard racist. I don't care. Right?
Not asking you to be racist.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to some stupid fucking statements. No, look, I'm not racist because I have a difference of opinion. I think it's better.
I didn't say that.
I think it's better that if you are on a continent, right, that you stick with the people that are on that continent. Not that you inbreed with your family, which was a completely disingenuous and undergenerous understanding of what I was saying.
I apologize. I understand now that you meant family as a euphemism for one's race.
Correct. Within.
Yeah.
And so what if I do? And so what if I have that opinion?
It literally means off the misconception that people from other races can't share your values and have things in common with you.
Do you think maybe it's because you've heard it from other people and because you're hearing it from a growing number of people and you don't want to acknowledge it as a reality, that it's a cognitive dissonance and you're lashing out at me as a result?
Dustin, I'm dating Raptor.
I don't care.
We are seeing each other.
I thought you were a nurse.
We have
Aren't you a nurse?
What? You think I'm the nurse?
Yeah.
I'm unemployed.
Oh. My bad. I thought you were a nurse.
No.
Who did I look up?
I'm guessing that would be his mother.
Maybe.
Regardless, we are seeing each other because we have things in common. We play the same games. We have the same values. We have the same friends.
It has nothing to do
But
with
you
me.
just said that we should stick to our own race because they share our values,
Do you see me
implying
beating
that
down
other
your
races
front door?
do not.
Do you see me beating down your front door to pin your husband down and pour milk over his skin? No. I don't plan to do it either. It's none of my fucking business what you do with your life or who you do it with. It's just my opinion. It's my opinion. It's something I keep internalized, and I speak to with people who are like-minded like me. And somebody else heard it, and
So everyone else from
someone
Making
else
Hell
heard
Nervous.
it. Someone else heard it, took offense with it, right? Decided to make some statements. I tried to talk to this person. I tried to reason with this person. I don't care, right? At the end of the day, I tried to make amends. He didn't want to hear it, or he already had me labeled, or he already thought about me a certain way. And at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything what he thinks. Not to me, not to my boss, not to anybody I work with, not to anybody I talk to. He can come here and talk to Jeff all day fucking long. He'll probably hear more about engines than anything else. But he doesn't give a fuck about my opinion. Nobody that I work with does. He's got zero recourse because I said something he didn't want to hear. And that's the point. That's what I'm trying to get through his thick fucking skull. It doesn't mean anything to anybody. If anything, there's a growing number of people that would agree with me. And that's really, I think, what the problem is.
And we would call those people racist.
So the fuck what? I don't care. There was a time I would have.
There
was a time I would have taken your side. There was.
Justin, you're claiming to be upset about being labeled these things, but you have a cognitive dissonance where you are unable to accept that what you are saying is what people are taking offense with.
I intentionally said it. Intentionally said it. Sometimes I say things out of Tourette's. This wasn't one of those times.
Dustin, you intentionally saying something does not make it not racist.
I don't care. I don't care about.
But you are obviously upset about being called racist.
No, I'm upset about being called a pedophile because it's absolutely not true.
You have defended pedophiles.
So that doesn't make me a pedophile. And
it gives the implication that you are okay with pedophilia.
Look, again, you need to understand something.
Is not something we should be okay with.
You need
and excusing.
Look, I don't care about your social and personal norms. I'm through with them. So
you think pedophilia is okay?
No, I don't care what you think. That's what I'm saying. I have yet to see any solid evidence of anything. Just your assertion and conjecture. And every time I ask for someone to bring something solid, I get some bullshit about some third person who got seen naked, which is not pedophilia.
Not what I'm saying.
Well, no, but that's not. Who cares what you're saying? You're not saying anything. You're saying I'm a racist.
You don't care what I'm
saying.
Dustin,
because you're saying I'm a racist.
Yes, I am saying you're racist because you are saying racist things.
Yeah, I don't.
You are obviously upset about this, or you would not take objection with the label.
Look, that is the end of the conversation. You're not going to get anywhere progressive with me if you're calling me a racist. I'm just going to say more racist things. And I'll get more flippant, and I'll get more malignant, and I'll say things without any consequence. Because believe me when I say this, no one I associate with is going to be surprised that I said these things. If anything, they're just going to say that's Dustin. Go fuck yourself.
I am also not surprised.
Okay, well, then I'm not worried about your opinion. Stop wasting your time trying to tell me.
Then stop complaining. If you are willing to say racist things, then stop being upset when people call you a racist.
I got this guy disabled. Disabled really thinks I'm going to let him in here. No, look, I'm not complaining.
But you keep
I'm
bringing it
trying
up.
I'm trying
Justin,
to dog.
Justin, what is the point of repeatedly bringing
I'm
it up
trying
if
to dog
you
your
are proud
boyfriend into
of
a
what you are
fight.
saying?
I'm trying to
and
dog
the
your
racist
boyfriend
things.
into a fight. I'm trying to dog your boyfriend into a fight that you and I both know
Why?
will never fucking happen. He's a bitch. He ain't gonna do shit.
Have you considered that he doesn't want to fight you because it's what you want?
I don't
That
care.
maybe he has better things to do.
Well, he seems like he's here now. Yeah. I don't care. Look, lady, I don't want to be rude to you. You don't deserve it. I don't want to be rude to you. You don't deserve it. I'm not trying to be a dick. Okay? I just don't like your boyfriend. He told me a bunch of shit. He has no right to and no reason to. He doesn't know me from a hole in the ground. Neither do you.
You said you don't want to be rude to me, and yet the last time we spoke, you called me a kike.
So and I stand by it. And I stand by it.
You stand by anti-Semitism.
I stand by everything I've ever said in the past. With
then
zero
why do
regret.
you keep taking objection to labels like racist, anti-Semite, pedophile, rapist when you are proud of the things you have said?
Because saying something doesn't make me anything. It just means I have an opinion that you don't agree with. Go fuck yourself.
It does,
No.
though. Saying racist things make you racist.
Look,
saying
I
anti-Semitic
label
things
you
makes
all
you
kinds of
anti-Semitic.
things. I could label you all kinds of
Proudly
things.
shouting
I
at
could
people
label
that
you-
you're a
I
rapist
could label
makes
you
people
all
think
day
you're a rapist.
based on the things that you say. I could label you all day based on the things that you say. At the end of the
Then
day,
label
it
me,
doesn't
Dustin.
really mean anything. It
Give
doesn't
me
mean
a
anything.
label.
Well, I don't want to. It's not necessary. I don't want to.
You
I'm not
feel
trying to be
it's
rude
not
to you.
necessary to prescribe
look,
labels to people's actions.
Lady, I don't care enough about you to label you. You're not important.
Okay.
All right? That's the bottom line. I don't want to be rude to you. I don't. But you literally bring nothing to my life. Your opinions mean nothing. And if you were to write down a list of things for me to do, and I was to follow it perfectly, I could only expect that there would be shit at the end of the list, because I seriously doubt you're in control enough of your own life to be able to live on your own. So do me a
I'm not.
favor.
I live
Do
with
me a
family.
favor. Do me a favor. Stop dropping judgment on me. I'm not asking you for it. Okay?
Again,
Thank
you
you.
seem upset by people's judgments, and yet you are simultaneously proud of the things you have done and said.
No, the lady, I'm just telling you, you're wasting your time.
I'm just trying to understand your thought process here.
How hard is this to understand? You bring no value to my life.
No, I understand that. That's not what I'm taking objection with.
Okay.
Well, this conversation is obviously not going to be productive.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Dustin. I hope the car doesn't get too cold for you tonight.
Next. Yeah, not dealing with you. Next. Hello?
Hello. So I was listening to your stream, and you seem like pretty base. So, do you think the let's say the people who wear little hats are responsible for, shall we say, the stock drop in bacon and beer, if you know what I mean?
I don't know. There's probably not enough of them to make that stock drop. Now, if you combine the Muslims, that might actually. But anyway.
Like, and you know, I hear there a lot of them are doctors too, along with, you know, other high-paying jobs. So you think it's like all goes back to them, you know, transgenderism. You know.
What do you think? What do you think about the gays of Hormuz?
I mean,
Why
I don't
is
care
everybody
about
focused
any
on
of
the
them, you
Straits
know?
of Hormuz and not the gays of Hormuz?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm
talking.
happy if our enemies just turn each other. I mean, if chickens want to support KFC, it helps us in the end,
KFC. I don't know, bro. What about Albuquerque boiled turkey? What the fuck, bro? Albuquerque boiled turkey, motherfucker. What?
So, I mean, I know God's got his plans and all, but is this going to end in, I mean, Trump seems like he is not having their shit anymore. So, you think it's coming? The rapture? Or
Raptor Blue's probably coming eventually. I just don't know what he's going to do when he gets here.
no, I mean, the big war in the desert.
Oh, no. For the love of God, dude, we are nowhere near that.
Oh, you don't think this could be the final times? Because
no. I don't think we're anywhere close to that.
Because it keeps seeming like it's gonna light off, but especially with everyone turning against him now.
Who the fuck is everyone?
I was hoping that maybe finally we could deal with both of them, People wear towels, people wear little hats, get rid of them, take the Holy Land back.
I actually don't have any problems.
Crusade.
Really?
I mean, not all of them are bad. Not all of them are bad, but it's the secular humanist types. Your what's his name, Soros and shit.
Oh yeah, Ashkenazi Jews.
Yeah,
they're a little different.
You ever wish that maybe they kept didn't bring them out too raw? Kept them cooking for a bit longer.
What, Polish sausage? What are we talking about?
Yeah, just maybe up those numbers.
Those numbers. You trying to get smoked, bro? Are you Jewish?
Oh no, God no! I mean, I can show you my dick if you want. It's all fine, not mutilated.
Not interested. Anyway, do you mind if I bring somebody else in on the conversation?
No. I mean, it's been a nice comment. We could probably talk again sometime. It's
your
show.
Well, no, I mean, you can take off if you want. I just thought maybe we'd bring somebody else.
Yeah, no, bring him in, fine.
What's up, Dargesh?
So you're making a lot of negative comments about race mixing, where people stick to their own lanes, right?
I don't know about negative comments, just my personal opinion. What?
What do you mean by that? Like, what? I wasn't able to hear all of it. What exactly do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I thought I was pretty clear.
I'm
not trying to stop anybody from doing anything.
I didn't hear most of what you said.
If there was a particular race that were of multicolor, I would think that particular race would stick together anyway, and that it should stick together. I think that familiarity between your people is a good thing because it makes for less common issues like, I don't know, cultural differences. I think, that's just a common sense position.
Do you know how the U.S. got most of its culture?
For the love of God. Yeah,
Like,
we had a boat by the name of the Mayflower. What?
We're a melting pot. The whole thing of the U.S. was anyone, in theory, should have been welcome, and then cultures would basically, we would take some of that culture as well. And I have another question too.
No, that's not actually accurate.
And it's what the U.S. is about. But I have a question too on this.
The best of their culture.
If we should stick to our own kind, why do white people steal black culture all the damn time?
What, dude? Are you trying to say that my opinion is somehow written down in some unwritten book of laws that we all follow secretly, and that I'm being defied somehow?
what I'm saying is you're saying that we should stick to our own culture and that we're better that way is what it seems like you're saying. Am I right?
Yeah, my opinion, sure.
Then why is it that at pretty much every turn we see white people stealing black culture?
Dargesh, if you are gonna stand by what you're preaching right now, give me a call when you're in Bangladesh, India.
Dustin,
right? With
do
a
you
wife.
like
You're not gonna do it, are you?
No, I'm
Bullshit,
asking you
bro.
important questions. Do you like most modern music? Like, for example, rock music, like blues, anything that's pretty much any modern music.
Oh God,
It's
dude, are you
just
serious?
black
You're
culture
not
that we have
trying
taken.
to convince me. You are
And you're
not trying to convince me that because we do things better than the original culture, that
We don't-
just do me a favor, Dargesh.
We've not made it better.
Line of thinking, because the only thing you're going to end up doing is getting me called a different level of racist. Because I'm just going to say things that are very racist. And I'm going to do it on purpose. And I'm going to do it with little to no consequence.
You know why I don't get called a racist?
I couldn't care less, Dargesh.
Because I don't say racist shit, nor do I have intention to.
You know why I embrace being called a racist, Dargesh? Because I don't give
You're
a
a
fuck.
racist.
I don't give a fuck. 'Cause
It's
if you're gonna call
interesting
me a
how,
racist,
Dustin,
I don't care.
it is interesting how the people that get called a racist are the ones that are saying racist things and tend to believe that races are inherently different from one another. When
What?
there really isn't.
Dude, fucking Dargesh, dude. Do me a
What
favor,
you're
bro.
saying with
Do me a
saying
favor.
that black
Do me a
people should
favor.
stick
Start
with themselves. And
talking about something I care about, bro.
you
do me a favor.
literally have made it known that you care about this this like fucking topic.
I don't care. Start saying stuff
You
about
have.
stuff I care about, Dargesh. You're starting to bore me.
So I've got the topic if you want to talk about that.
Talk about your topic, bro. But
So-
but if you're gonna call me a racist, we've been there and done
It
that.
it doesn't have to do with that. It's a different topic that's similar. That's something that you talked about last time you were on talking to people. You've mentioned that when you were young, there were a lot of times you didn't have food, right?
I didn't mention there was a lot of times. I said there was times I did go hungry.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not saying this in any negative manner there, but you are also making it clear that you are against programs that would help prevent that kind of thing for kids.
No, that's not exactly what I said.
You've said that you've said that kids should be able to get food on the parents should be able to make food for their kids. We shouldn't have these feeding programs for kids.
That's what I said.
Which the whole point of these programs is to guarantee that kids do not go hungry.
Fuck you.
What?
You heard me. Stay
Why?
out of my wallet. I don't care about your kid. You had the kid.
But
You
hold on.
beat the kid. It's not my responsibility, Dargesh.
But let me say this too.
no, look,
Hold on.
Dargesh,
Hold on.
Dargesh.
No.
Look,
This is related. You sat there and told Owen, where was your sympathy when I was hungry? But when we actually say that we want to make sure people are fed, you go, no, I don't care, stay away. You are the reason, like people like you are the reason that you had times when you went hungry.
What? What?
No,
What?
legitimately.
Shut the fuck up, Dargesh.
No, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
No.
You are saying that you shouldn't use money to feed people, and then you also mentioned that you didn't always have access to food. If we had people like myself and like Owen and like a lot of the more left-leaning people in charge who want to make sure
somebody else's meal. That's what you would have done.
Dustin,
Fuck you.
as an educator, hold on. As an educator, do you know why it's important that we provide food for kids?
You don't provide anything as an educator. You literally
Actually,
produce
yes.
Nothing.
I am an educator. I am teaching people.
Produce nothing. Nothing.
I produce nothing.
Can you show me 5 kids in your student that read above proficiency? You can't do it.
Yes.
I'll put money on it. You can't do it.
I can't say their names because I'm literally legally.
Buddy, I doubt that you could pick up 5 kids from your class.
I am legally not allowed to say their names because it's basically a version of HIPAA for us.
I doubt that if you did, it would be true anyway. I don't believe you, right? I just don't.
Dustin, I've got quite a few kids that are above proficiency in it. I've got students that I'm sitting here going, these kids should have been in the honors class, but they weren't put in the honors class because there wasn't enough room.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. You literally are accusing me of stuff that you have no knowledge of.
I didn't accuse you of anything. I said there probably isn't 5. That's not an accusation. That's a speculation. Let's get this straight.
Mm-hmm. Speculation based on literally nothing.
I mean, that's kind of the point of speculation.
Dustin, since I've gotten in the science position I'm in, our science scores in the district have gone up at my grade level.
You did it all by yourself, bro.
I'm not
all
saying
those kids instantly started learning better
Dustin,
because you joined the program.
Did I say I did it myself?
I don't buy it.
Did I say I did it myself?
No, but you said
no.
You joined it.
But since I've started teaching at this school for the last 5 years, every year
you're actually going to get your teeth fixed. You don't go to a hospital thinking they're going to solve your problem.
Every
If
year,
a doctor actually cured disease, he would be putting himself out of the job.
Every year, the 8th grade students at the school I teach at, the scores have gone up year after year. I teach the majority of the 8th grade students.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Cool.
Then stop telling me. It's a fucking waste of my time. I don't believe you. I don't believe there's a single kid reads it at proficiency. Don't.
Just because you, Dustin, just because you cannot read at proficiency, just because you don't have the ability to comprehend arguments above a 6th grade level doesn't mean that others cannot.
Yeah, I don't understand. That makes sense. What
doesn't mean others cannot.
Don't you have papers to grade of these brilliant children that should be in honors class?
Actually, right now, right now I'm taking a break because I was working on making their test. I'm taking a break from it.
Dude, go do something constructive with your life. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just chilling and having fun playing a game and talking to someone who is very clearly not understanding anything I am discussing.
No, I'm not interested in understanding what you're discussing.
Of course you're not, Dustin, because you lack the capability.
You're not saying anything.
You lack the capability to understand what I'm talking about.
The sum total of an entire book of all your bullshit words can be put to the simple idea of you calling me a fucking racist, bro. Like, that is the most complex thought out of all your bullshit you are capable of.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
It is not, Dustin.
It absolutely is. You wouldn't have a complex original thought if you fuck you, Jesus.
You're so upset that we're calling you a racist.
Nah, I don't care.
No, I don't care. Dude, you are crashing the fuck out because we are calling you a racist.
I mean,
holy shit, this is quite funny and quite sad in many ways.
Bro, if you really think that.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm calling a fish a fish. I'm calling a racist a racist. And you're crashing out
bro.
as a
You shouldn't be around kids.
Oh, and there's homophobia.
So?
There's homophobia.
You want to call me a name, and when I call you a name, then you label me another name?
I'm just no, I'm calling you a name that's true.
You couldn't be more of a little bitch.
So, you're dropping the F slur on me, and why does that make a difference? Okay, and do you think that makes me upset?
Yes.
It really doesn't. Because,
bro, you wouldn't be here if you weren't upset. You're upset. There's no consequence.
Dustin, slurs are the words of the uneducated.
With me. That's what you're upset.
Slurs are the words of the uneducated.
I mean,
Because those of us that
You just
actually
called me
have an
bigot.
education
You just
and
called
have the
me a
ability,
bigot. You just called
because
me a
you
bigot. What the
are.
fuck, dude? What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. You just
Here's the
slurred
difference,
me.
Dustin.
You just slurred. Oh, that's different when you do it. Shut the
calling
fuck up.
calling someone
It's
a
different
bigot,
when you do it. It's different
Dustin.
when you do it. No.
Calling someone a bigot
Darkesh.
is not a slur.
Darkesh.
Calling someone a bigot is not a slur.
Darkesh.
Calling someone a bigot is not a slur. It is an accurate statement
Oh,
based
it's
on the
not a
statements you have
slur,
made.
It's accurate. Oh, so calling you a fag would be inaccurate.
No, because that word.
Okay,
hold on,
no, it's not inaccurate. So it's not a
Dustin.
slur. Go
The
fuck
correct
yourself.
word,
Go
Dustin.
fuck yourself.
Dustin.
What?
The correct word in that case to be using, if that's what you're saying, and would be something
Is
like,
it
for
the case
example,
that you're a fag
gay
because you
or something like that.
or is
But
it because
the
no
F
woman chose
word,
you?
the F word,
Dude,
just
Darkesh,
like the N
answer my
word
question.
and the
Is it-
R word
Hey,
are
Darkesh, I have an
slurs.
important question.
Okay, what is your
it
question?
the fact that you're a fag because you chose to be, or because no woman chose you?
I'm married.
Why don't I believe what to a guy?
I'm married, dude. I'm married and I don't live
Did
in
you
my
take
car.
his name?
My
Did you
spouse
take his
took my
last
name.
name? Did you
My
take his
spouse
last
took my
name?
My
You're the
spouse took
bitch,
my
aren't
name.
you? You're the
My
bottom
spouse
every
took my
night,
name.
aren't you?
My spouse took my
You're
name,
just down
dude.
there taking it, and there's zero consequence for me telling you.
Man,
Fuck.
listen
There ain't
to
shit you're
him
gonna do about
crash
it.
the hell out.
Not crash out, bro. Whatever.
You are.
Zero consequence.
Dustin, not only am I married, but my spouse took my name.
Maybe. That's possible.
I'm married and my spouse took my name.
You know, I noticed that you didn't say she took your name.
Because Dustin, because I don't feel like giving the gender of my spouse to you is important. Legitimately, I don't. No, that's
Okay,
not giving
bro.
information. Just like I have a sibling who just got their doctorate, and notice how I'm not saying the name there because their gender does not matter to you.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Because you are genuinely not intelligent enough for these conversations.
So what are you doing here?
Laughing mostly.
Well, seems like you're having a conversation with me.
Not one that you're actually capable of handling. You think you're having a conversation, more just you're being laughed at this point. You physically cannot have this conversation, dude.
Bro, if I wasn't live right now, you guys wouldn't have something to laugh at. Right? That kind of makes me a little important.
Not really.
Well,
Dustin.
I mean, what you're here with me now.
Don't
you're not with your significant other.
Yeah, my significant other's already out going to work.
And well, but you're spending time with me.
Laughing.
And?
Dude, I watched the Star Wars Holiday Special because I enjoy the bad movie. Does that mean that it's anything actually good? No. Does it mean that I'm enjoying the movie itself? No, I'm enjoying laughing at a shitty ass movie.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Star Wars Holiday Special?
Would a shitty movie make you laugh?
I laugh at how bad it is and the fact that there were people who thought this was actually a good idea.
That's the point, right? Like, people aren't on YouTube to be watching things that are wholesome anymore.
Oh, I watch things that are wholesome. There are a lot of things I watch that are pretty cool.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet.
There's shit I watch that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet
you watch all
documentaries.
kinds of wholesome shit.
Just recently, one of the cool things I watched was a lot of information in a thing on Artemis. That was a pretty cool thing.
I'm sorry, I blacked out there. What were you saying?
I just watched a documentary that was talking about Artemis and the planned missions. Artemis 3 is going to be a low Earth rendezvous with the what we're going to use to land on the moon.
Copy that.
We're going back. There's a lot of cool stuff I watch. Some of the YouTube channels I watch are really big science channels. Which get that the science teacher watches a bunch of science shit.
Did we lose you? Me and her Viz or whatever?
But I watch a lot of science stuff. Like I've watched a lot on Chernobyl lately because it's a very fascinating topic.
Coked out Mark Hamill was great.
I mean, yeah, watching part of why watching the Star Wars Holiday Special is amazing is watching Mark Hamill on drugs and watching Carrie Fisher on everything and watching Harrison Ford literally there just because he has a
Yeah,
contract says he
sorry,
has to.
just got back.
It is hilarious
Still going on.
because legitimately Star Wars Holiday Special is one of the most god-awful pieces of films I've ever seen, and it's hilarious to watch. It's a train wreck. Just like how this is entertaining to me because it's a train wreck.
Yes, that is the idea.
Yes, that is what you are. You are just a train wreck.
So I hit the nail on the head. Thank you for your compliment.
It's a compliment to call you a train wreck?
Bro, that's what I was going for.
Dude, trying to be a lolcow, or hopefully you're not trying. Let me put it this way. I hope you're not trying to be a horror cow, because that's just not going to work out well at all. But trying to be a lolcow is sad. I don't think you understand that that's not the attention you really want.
Aiden, do me a favor, okay? Show me the respect I've gotten from my peers in the entire time you've known me. And then we'll talk. Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you, Dargash.
Okay, about to say, what respect, legitimately, you do not have any real respect from anyone. Holy shit.
What are you talking about?
You're asking for respect.
I didn't ask you for respect.
And we're just sitting here going, dude, you
Aiden,
don't understand.
Aiden, you're not listening to what I said. You telling me that what's his name? Steven Toilet Bowling I didn't earn his respect? Is that what you're saying, Aiden? I didn't earn Steven's respect.
I'll only talk to Aiden about that because I have no clue who he is.
I'm surprised you haven't met Aiden. Aiden's a cool guy.
No, I've talked to Aiden before. I'm talking about the other person you talked. Or about Aiden. Or is Aiden the one you're saying you haven't earned his respect?
Steven, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not someone you would respect anyway.
Okay, so people I don't respect, you've earned the respect of. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a glowing endorsement of you.
Yeah, I believe
And I love and whenever you get called that you're defending someone that's bad, all of a sudden you crash out on that.
What?
Like whenever we said that Trump's a pedophile, you crash out hard on that.
That's not what I crashed out about.
Oh no, you crashed out on that before too.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, buddy. You tell the story how you want to.
Legitimately, anytime that someone brings up the Trump's a pedo, you get incredibly defensive and crash out about it.
No, you don't have any evidence he's a pedophile. You zero evidence.
All the names, all the times he's been named in the Epstein file more than anyone else.
Zero charges.
All the people that have called him out that have suddenly disappeared,
Fuck you, Q,
reviewed to be dead.
Q to you. What? Say that
Cube's
again?
drifting's pretty fucking cool.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I know, because you're a piece of shit. Generally, a lot of the people that you hate are actually really goddamn fun, chill people to talk to.
Yeah, you know what?
It's the people that you tend to like.
That's not actually true.
Yeah, I've talked to Q quite a bit. He and I have had, he's played Kerbal Space Program, and I've been mission control for him, and it's pretty fun. But that's a game that requires intelligence. You wouldn't be good at it.
Aiden, you people believe a man can become a woman by virtue of saying it. I have nothing in common with your quote-unquote fucking peers or community, social fucking species or whatever. It's all horse shit.
The thing that I find funny about you, Dustin, is the people you vote for want to keep you in your car and keep you from moving out of your car.
Can you show me that Biden was trying to get me out of my car? How about Obama?
Dustin, do you want...
You're not gonna, dude. Your arguments are retarded, bro. Your arguments are retarded.
Dustin, let me explain this.
It had nothing to do with who was in office.
Dustin.
My issues of being in my car had nothing to do. Don't Dustin me.
Dustin.
No, don't Dustin me.
I've got evidence.
No, you don't have evidence.
Yes, I do. You're not letting me say it.
You don't know my situation. You don't know the first fucking thing about me, Dargesh.
But if you listen,
and here's the other thing. Who's in office has very little to do with how many people are going to end up homeless. You're fucking
that's incorrect.
Yeah, okay.
Here's why it's incorrect.
Just do me a favor. I don't care about your 8th grade.
Here's why it's incorrect.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
It's incorrect.
Dargesh.
Red states use more welfare.
Look, buddy, I'll just.
Red states use more welfare.
Walk down this line.
Red states use more welfare.
I'm not gonna talk to you about.
Red states use more welfare.
Bro, I don't care. I don't care. You know why that is?
Use more welfare.
Okay, whatever, bro. I don't care.
The more blue a state is, the more money it tends to make, and the better it tends to be for the people in it.
That's not true. You know why?
Because your evidence.
Cities use up more resources, so the prices go up. It's not about dependency. It's about a shifting market. Because everybody in the city makes large amounts of money, and everybody in the country has to wait for their paycheck because their paycheck is based on yield. It's a different economy.
Not really.
Yeah, okay, Dargesh, I'm not interested in your bullshit because
you're not interested in actual facts.
No,
legitimately, dude.
What legitimate facts, bro? Is it true that people in the city make more money than live in the country?
Look at what economists say.
Yes or no?
It depends on what you're
Is that
doing.
a fact? Yes or no?
What's the cost of living like in the country?
No, I don't care. That's not the
There's
point.
a legitimate reason.
But
there's
listen
a point.
to my question and answer it. I'm not gonna entertain
You're doing a loaded question.
I'm not gonna entertain you.
Then you're doing a loaded question.
I'm not gonna entertain you.
Loaded question.
I'm not gonna entertain you. Changing the subject.
It's not changing the subject.
People in the city make
changing
more
the
than people
subject.
Bro, I'll just
cost of living's more expensive too.
Kick you.
Dustin.
You're not going to answer my question.
I'm going to. Give me 2 seconds and I will.
You need to
the cost of living is more expensive too, dumbass.
Let me ask my question.
Your loaded question.
No, it's not a loaded question. It's not a loaded question. It's a
loaded question.
Do people in...
Yes, and their cost of living is more expensive, you dumbass.
Oh, I wonder why the people in the red states need welfare.
No, their cost of living is
bro, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Just shut the fuck up, bro.
Cost of living is more expensive.
I'm not interested in your bullshit.
Of course you're interested in facts, because you have no intelligence.
I'm gonna be wrong, bro. And I'm not interested in you trying to correct me. You're an 8th grade teacher. You're not anybody I'm interested in fucking in the least trying to correct me. Okay?
Yeah, because I'm genuinely smarter than you on this topic, dude.
Okay.
I've studied it.
I'm cool with that. Because they agree with you, that makes them smart. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Cities have a higher cost of living. The countryside doesn't make as much money, but it also doesn't have a higher cost of living. Therefore, it is roughly equivalent.
Yeah. Wow. Did you chat GPT that?
No, I didn't,
bro. I don't care.
I have your thing open on one stream and I have a video game open on another. Bro, how can I chat GPT it? Plus,
the market is based
plus, fuck AI.
Peace.
Fuck AI, I refuse to use it.
Oh. The market is based on what somebody will pay for a certain thing. That's what it is.
I mean,
and if in the city you're paying for goods and services at a different price than you are out in the country, then the country's going to have to artificially raise its price due to the difference in wage. Because the products are the same across state lines.
It's not how the corporations are working on it now, actually. Corporations are adjusting their prices now. They're using
they're socializing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. They're starting to use specialized prices that are tailored to the individual, where they're going to charge poor people more money.
They shouldn't do that. It should be tailored to the market.
They shouldn't, but they are, because they can get away with it, because who's going to stop them?
Well, that's what competition is for.
What competition when they're all doing it?
You see, you won't let me fucking speak, bro.
Because you don't let me speak.
Because I don't care what you have to say.
I don't care what you have to say. You're a
Then
dumbass.
what the fuck are you doing here?
You're just an idiot who does not care. And who
Nobody
crashes out of every
invited you here. Nobody invited you.
I kicked open the door like I always do.
You kicked open the door, bro. You are confused if you think you kicked open this door.
Oh no! People in Raptors chat that are listening know why I say that and find it funny.
I bet your fucking your chin would be splintered if you kicked the door. I bet you the door could be cardboard and would splinter.
That joke was not meant for you. It was meant for people, one, that know me better and actually are smarter than you, and two, that have actually interacted with me before.
Are you gonna say something that's relevant that I care about?
You don't care about anything because you have no intelligence, dude. You don't care.
You're starting to catch on.
You want people to suffer that have been in positions that you are in, but yet you want us to somehow have sympathy for you when you were in those positions.
I don't want sympathy from you.
No,
I wanted sympathy.
You said that when you were talking to Owen. You're like, oh, none of you had sympathy for me when I was in that position, when the left actually
was I asking you for sympathy at that time? Am I asking you for sympathy now?
You are saying what you were saying was that we shouldn't give people food that need it, and that you were trying to say, oh, well, none of you care about me when I was in that situation.
That's not what I said.
It's roughly what you were saying.
Not even close to what I said. It's not even close. Dargesh, you don't listen to me. Right?
You told Owen. You cried to Owen.
What I said
to Owen.
What I said to Owen was, I want to reduce dependency on my wallet to teach parents fiscal responsibility. How is that me saying I want children to starve? You jumped to that as a conclusion. I'm not interested.
No, because the argument that was being discussed at the time was saying that we need to be able to provide food for kids. Because if we don't provide food for kids, they're not going to learn.
So is it? That's not what happens, though, is it?
Yes, it is what happens.
I don't believe you.
You get kids in abusive situations
I don't believe
No, you don't, because one, you're not in education, so you don't know what it's like in schools.
Oh, like I've never been to school.
As a student, look.
Oh, you're so special because you're a teacher, bro. You're so fucking special. You're so special because you're a teacher. You're so special.
If you listen to the words come out of my mouth,
godsend to this country.
If you listen to the words come out of my mouth,
you fucking retard.
Holy shit! Look at him crash out. Jesus hell.
Nobody's special, bro. You're nobody to nobody.
Creston.
You're nobody to nobody.
Hey, Creston. When you are a student, you have a different perspective on the subject as to when you are on the educator's side.
Bro, you're nobody to.
I don't need to be a big somebody.
Get the fuck over yourself, man.
I'm literally not saying that I am a super special, amazing person.
Get over yourself. You are nobody to nobody, Dargesh.
Wow, you don't listen.
No, I'm not.
I have never once said that I am someone special.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not anyone special to me.
Cool.
Don't you have someone more important to be with?
I mean, my spouse is at work right now.
I thought you had friends. Look,
yeah,
Dargesh,
they're busy today.
Me at this point, I'm gonna move on. Right? I thought you were gonna have something interesting to discuss. You haven't brought anything up of any even remote.
You're not intelligent enough to be understanding what I've been talking about.
No, you want to tell me that LGBTQ is somehow increasing children's grades?
No, not. That. Holy shit!
I don't believe you being a teacher. I don't believe you being a teacher is any better for any one of the students. I don't believe that students are actually doing any better in school without you artificially inflating the grades or artificially deflating the standards.
How am I artificially inflating grades of the science state tests that I'm not allowed to touch the grades on?
Right, bro.
What are you accusing me of?
Okay, do me a favor. Bring up an example of a test today, and then bring up an example of a test from the 60s.
They're actually harder now?
I want to see. Well, maybe from the source that you would pick up. I don't know. I just don't trust you, bro.
The state tests that I teach.
I don't trust anything you're saying. I just don't.
Because you lack the intelligence to understand it. You don't have the intelligence. Oh my goodness. You are muted.
Okay. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I figured you had a work call or something. That's perfectly fine.
Aiden, listen to me when I say this, and please understand. I'm a roofer, and I work landscaping. Okay? I don't care what your opinion is of my job.
And of course,
I don't care.
I actually think that you've got several. If you're a roofer and a landscaper, those are both really important and really good jobs. In my opinion, anyone who works a full-time job should have a house to stay in and should not have to worry about being in their cars. I don't care who they are. If it were up to me, even though I very clearly disagree with you, I would want you in a house with a roof over your head and warmth to stay in during cold days.
I appreciate that, Dargash.
But the right doesn't, and they're the ones you vote for. The right doesn't give two fucks about you.
Dargash, was it a right judge that let the guy out that stole my truck without paying for the truck?
I don't know. And honestly, whoever
I know the political leaning of the judge that released the guy.
Okay. Cool. Did he know the guy was going to steal your truck or stole your truck?
It was after the fact. It was the judge. What are you talking about? Did he know?
Was it? But the thing that I'm saying is,
wait, Dargash, hold on a second. Does a homeowner know what a dog's going to do before the dog gets out of the house and bites someone?
Before the dog gets out of the house and what?
Bites someone?
No, not necessarily.
Is the homeowner still responsible?
Although I will say this.
Is the homeowner still responsible?
Yes.
Okay.
But I will say, if I have a dog that I know tends to bite, then I have a duty to make sure that I keep track of it. Now, I'm not saying that every dog would. I'm not saying you always know if your dog would or wouldn't. But let's say I know my dog would tend to get aggressive. If I let that dog out without keeping an eye on them, then it is, in fact, my responsibility.
Right.
My dog here... Yeah, my dog I have here, she's really chill and tends not to cause much problems. But I still do kind of want to keep an eye when I let her out, because every so often she does decide that she wants that someone looked at her funny and get a bit annoyed at them. I don't think she's ever bit someone, but she's played it. My spouse knows better, but like Jack Russell, Aussie, and there's like another mix or two in there. She has some issues because her dad is also her granddad, like 3 layers deep.
So if you get like a musk, like so they have these rats that have like a musk smell to them, it'll help the dog calm down.
She usually doesn't get aggressive. It's normally she sees like a cat and then all of a sudden goes into attack mode, or she sees someone walking a dog, and every so often she'll get territorial, but not all the time.
Got to give her a musk, like they have these things, they're like musk scented rat toys, right? I'm telling you, it'll work wonders for your dog.
I'd have to look into it, but like I said, if I know that I have an aggressive dog, then I need to be very careful with how I handle it.
Right.
And I'm also going to say, I wish your truck hadn't gotten stolen. I don't know who did it, and I wish they could get brought to justice.
Well, no, see, Dargesh, like
What?
you don't understand, right?
Okay.
I brought him to justice. Right? When the truck was stolen, I was asleep in the back of it.
Okay.
Right. So I fought the guy. We ran across oncoming traffic and parked ourselves in the front end of a different car. Pushed
Okay.
that car up over the curb and into a telephone pole. I hopped out of the truck. I ran around my truck, tackled the guy, kneed the dude to the face, waited for police to show up.
Okay.
The man was caught. I did 90% of the police's job.
Okay.
So the political leaning of the individual who let him free was something that I was to ignore. But also the skin color of the individual who also let the individual go happened to be the same. Now, I guess I'm racist for just noticing, right?
My question is, is the skin color why he was let free? What was the judge's reasoning for letting him free? That actually could matter. Like, legitimately. Maybe there was a legal proceeding.
No, never mind.
No. I'm legitimately trying to see what was the judge's reasoning.
I don't know what the judge's reasoning was. Okay, it's not the first time. It's not maybe precedent. Court case cite precedent. It's possible, right? I don't know.
That's the thing. And without knowing why they were let free, we can't speculate on it. Like if there was a case where the judge said, well, I don't want someone like me to go to jail and let them free, then yeah, that's a problem. But it could be something like they don't have enough evidence on their end, because when the police got there, they did not see them.
I need to show you the conviction papers.
Well, like I'm saying, I don't know why it happened. I don't know why the judge let him free, and it sounds like you don't know either. It sounds like you're speculating why.
I have a pretty good idea, but it's not relevant. It doesn't have anything to do with anything, really.
Why do you think they let him free?
I don't know.
You said you had a good idea, so why do you think? What's your reasoning? Seriously, what's your reasoning?
According to most case court site precedents, individuals in jail, they're not able to pay their fine. So it becomes a revolving door, because you can't keep people in prison as a form of debtor's prison.
I agree with that. It shouldn't happen, although it kind of does that way in some ways.
It does, and it's not supposed to, but
yeah,
it is what it is. And the other end of the equation, though, Dargesh, like,
what?
Really, in all honesty, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Any rear end security or front end security for that matter. He just came on. He said, this thing is so loose I can hardly drive it.
I don't know. Somebody's trying to get me copyright struck, I think.
I don't know.
Move it.
But
kick from studio.
The prison system's fucked up, in my opinion. The prison system needs completely overhauled. It is very much legalized slavery. It needs completely redone. And I think you've been in it, right? It's not fun for people in it, right?
Prison system, yes.
Yeah.
I've been in the prison system.
Yeah, and it's fucked. And when you get out, it's really hard for you to find other jobs, right?
No, it's not hard for me to find a job. I can find a job tomorrow.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's hard for people who've been in the system to be able to find other jobs because they tend to be locked out of a lot, right?
I mean, it's kind of hard for them to find some kind of financial stability.
Yeah, and that's fucked up.
Jobs are not hard to come by.
And it's fucked up. I'm very much wanting everyone to have financial stability. I think, in my opinion, I do not agree with you on a lot of politics, or even on a lot of quite a few topics, as you've seen. But I think you should have a house or somewhere to stay. I think you should have a roof over your head and enough in food that you don't have to worry about where it's coming from. I think those are things that everyone should have.
Dargesh, I appreciate it, but I'm not asking you to pay for it. You're asking me to pay for other people's stuff.
But here's the thing. If we all focus on I got mine, so fuck you, everyone gets worse type of thing.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying that the typical attitude from people I see that are on the right, I'm not saying it's yours, I'm saying the typical thing I see on the right is the I don't want to pay for someone else type of thing. But what we find when we do you know why, for example, a socialized healthcare would actually be a benefit to all of us and help us actually have cheaper healthcare?
No, I don't. I think it'll end up causing problems in socialized healthcare because either the doctor's going to feel like he's giving his labor away for free.
No, doctor gets paid the same anyway.
Or the patient's going to feel screwed because they didn't actually get their problem solved.
No.
That's just, what do you mean no?
Here's
what other
happens.
Possibility is there?
My mother's in healthcare. I have a good indication as to what goes on there. And here's what you find in healthcare, dude. What you see is that most of the cost in healthcare, one, is socialized healthcare doesn't mean the doctors are working for free. The doctors would get paid the exact same either way. Most of the costs most of the cost in healthcare. Do you know why hospitals tend to be so expensive in the US compared to other nations?
Because of the quality?
No. Actually,
dude, shut the fuck up.
No.
I'm done with this conversation.
No, hold on. There's a reason.
No, Dargesh.
There's a reason.
No,
It's not the quality.
Dargesh. You're gonna have to sell that brainwashing bullshit elsewhere. I'm not interested.
There's a legit reason. There's
no legit reason. You're full of shit.
Dustin.
Shut the fuck up. No.
You don't have to crash out. We can have a conversation.
The value of something is only
You don't have to
worth
crash out. We can have a conversation.
The value of something is worth what someone will pay for it. That's it, Dargesh.
Dustin, we're a captive audience here. We're stuck paying what we pay. The reason why hospitals have higher prices here is because of the fact that people who don't have insurance don't get preventative health care. They go to the ER, which is way more expensive and results in them not being able to pay those ER bills. So the hospital has to pass those costs on to everyone else. That and the healthcare, the insurance companies have a special rate they pay to try to that makes it look like the insurances are a better option.
Dargesh.
This comes from actual data, dude.
Dargesh. When you have an influx of 1 million people from a third world country that already have their own medical issues, and they start flooding into our hospitals and our medical system, and the only way to keep the doctors paid is by leeching off of a government that produces nothing and takes from people who do. I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, you're fucking retarded, bro. You really are. You're fucking retarded.
Dude, you've not looked into this topic
at all. The hospital produces nothing and sells nothing. It only takes in clients and services them. Service is a consumer provider good, which means it consumes. It does not produce. It doesn't produce. It means it needs an entire industry to keep it propped up. Not only that, but it needs money from people's wallets in order to pay the doctors.
Dustin.
I am done.
When you're sick,
I am
do you
done
work?
paying.
When you're sick,
I
can
am
you work?
done paying.
When you're sick, can you work?
I am done paying.
When you're sick, can you work?
I am done.
When you're sick, can you work?
Paying.
When you're sick,
for
can you work?
other people's
When you're sick, can you work? When you're sick,
and I'm
can you
not
work?
listening to your
When you're sick, can you work? When you're sick, can you work?
Call me a racist
When you're sick, can you
because
work?
I'm telling you, I don't want to pay
When you're
for
sick,
it.
can you work?
Eat
When you're
shit
sick-
with both hands.
You not wanting to pay for it is not a racist stance. That's a different stance. You are legitimately saying that I'm calling you racist for that reason when it's for the other reasons. You not wanting to pay is in a sense it's based heavily on ignorance based on what you're saying, but it doesn't mean you're
had
racist.
more than enough time to sit here and call me a racist. I'm gonna move on to somebody else who call me a racist. Okay,
Wow.
you had your time. Let's see, who was it?
Dustin, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Dustin, hold on. Give me 1 sec. I gotta mute you. Woo. All right. So, man, just to clarify, Dustin, the reason that we call you a rapist is because you don't just get arrested for accusation of rape. You know, that's not just something they do.
Bro, can you even prove I was arrested?
You said you were.
Right. Can you prove it?
You said you were, Dustin. Are you?
Right.
So were you just lying about that to sound cool to us?
Maybe I was.
Wow, that's some real loser shit if true.
I mean, what difference would it make if you thought I was any more of a loser than you did a few seconds ago?
So, Dustin, I would, trust me, I don't like you, but I would 1,000% rather think you're a loser than a loser and a rapist. You know?
It's not in any of my lists of anything, your opinion of me whatsoever. I couldn't care less, bro.
I don't care. I don't care on the dingo card. So you just are. So you're okay with being a rapist?
Huh?
So you're
I'm
okay with being a
you
rapist?
thinking I'm a rapist because there's
Just-
no consequence for it. I'm completely fine with whatever you want to think about me, bro.
Why would you? Yeah, Crossroad, which points out something like, why would you lie about that? Why is that something you would lie about?
Why would I tell you anything?
I think, Dustin, you want to know what I think for real? I think you were being too vulnerable in that moment. And now that we know, you are
I was
a little
vulnerable.
triggered.
Bro.
Uh-oh, Joker laugh. Joker laugh. Joker laugh. Get these guys with the Joker laugh every single time. Oh my God. Get them with the Joker laugh every time. Oh, so yeah, so you're a rapist. And probably a pedophile.
You can say that. I mean, look, bro.
And there's going to be no consequences for it, right, Dustin?
I mean, unless somehow, there's a possibility.
So no. So there's going to be no consequences. You're not going to come do anything.
I mean, I'm not worried.
I could give you my address right now. I could give you the place where my bed is.
I never said I gave a shit enough about you to come find you.
So there's no consequences.
No, see, I'm the
so
one
there's
that
no
said
consequences.
I'm
there's
the one
no
that said
consequences,
something.
Dustin.
Yeah.
There's no
care.
consequences.
No, see, look, I don't care, right? Like, don't you understand that?
Okay, so sit in the corner like a good boy and take these licks, Dustin.
All right, bro. Have a good one. Okay.
You're a pedophile, Dustin. Take these licks. You're a pedophile and a rapist. You admitted to these things.
I don't know who's that. Which one of you guys is in there? Got him. Got him.
Okay,
Dustin, you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Hey,
Yeah.
so, hey, can I ask you something real quick?
What do you want?
This is just, what's your opinion on everything going on in the Middle East right now, dude? Like, man, I want to hear that.
What do you mean? Based on what? What?
Like, gas prices are going up. Like, this kind of seemingly never-ending war in the Middle East is popping off.
Ending of 18 days or whatever. I don't even know.
What are you talking about? Never, 18 days, but yeah, so it's been 18 days, and then it was 20 years in Afghanistan, and then it was 20 years in the Middle East before that, man. That's what I mean, never ending, Dustin. I don't mean the current, I don't mean the one right now. I mean, this doesn't stop, 18 days. This is still going, bro.
What exactly is the solution? What do you think?
So I think the U.S. should stop meddling in the Middle East like we've been doing for more than my entire life, Dustin.
That sounds nice, but that's not the world we're gonna live in anytime soon.
Why not? Do you like that? Do you like that your country has their fingers in the Middle East?
Very many things that I actually like. So you're gonna
Okay, I know. But so is it okay, Dustin? All right, cool. Let's not be pedantic. All right. So is it okay with you that your country has been meddling in the Middle East for 40, 60 years? And not only okay, cool. Not only destabilizing the Middle East and making it worse for the people there, but actively making it less safe for people here, because of things like blowback. You know, they see tanks with the American flag on the side of them that shoot their house and blow it up. Their family, dinner party of their family gets blown up by a drone with an American flag on the side of it. And where the fuck do they come back to exact that revenge,
Bro, if you think that a bunch of people sitting at a dinner table getting blown up is somehow reversing the ire of people who are more afraid of their own people kicking in the front door and removing their arm because they belong to the wrong tribe.
Removing their arm because they belong to the wrong tribe. What are you talking about right now?
I don't know. What do you mean? What am I talking about?
You don't know what you're talking about? What are you talking about?
You don't know about how these Sharia law guys will cut their wife's head off at the mere idea of infidelity?
Bro, guys do that here, man. Buddy, a guy went on a shooting spree a couple weeks ago because his wife cheated on him. And that was here.
You pointing to these
That was in America. You're pointing to these things to make Muslims sound bad, Dustin.
Because it's irrelevant. What you're trying to do here is get me into saying something in agreement. What am I?
I'm not trying to get you into.
What am I?
I'm not even trying to get you to agree with me, Dustin. I wanted to talk to you about the war in the Middle East. I didn't know you were going to have a temper tantrum.
What do you get to the point? Get to your question.
I literally asked my question and you started having a temper tantrum, buddy. What do you think about the war in the Middle East? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad? Do you care about anything, buddy?
No.
Do you care about anything?
No.
Do you care about if you ever sleep in a bed under a roof again?
I mean, buddy, I've given up on that idea.
That's sad. Why?
Flat out given up.
Why?
What do you mean?
I haven't. I think, Dustin, that you are a reprehensible piece of shit that deserves a roof over his head.
I mean, I appreciate the thought.
I don't need your thanks, but because I think it's a pretty cucked mindset for you to have that you're like, oh, I don't think I'm ever going to get out of my car. That's you're being cucked by, you said you're literally being cucked by capitalism. You say you're a roofer and that you have a G4 welding, whatever, all of these things that America has said will propel you forward in life. And look at you, dude. You're sleeping in the parking lot of Everett Auto Clinic.
I cannot talk to people like you. I can't do it. I can't stand you.
You're having a temper tantrum, buddy.
I can't stand you. I don't like you.
I don't like you either, Dustin.
Person, okay?
Okay, okay, cool. You don't have to be a people person to live in a house, buddy.
I mean, so
my grandpa hated people but lived in a house,
Yeah, I bet he owned the house. There's a difference. Right?
He did. It actually fucked us. It actually fucked us over pretty bad when he died.
I was to start chopping trees down, and I was start to build myself a fucking wood log cabin.
Okay, he didn't do that. The house was built in 98.
Huh?
He didn't do all that. The house was built in 98.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's not out of the realm of possibility, right? But the other end of the equation is that I'd be ostracized. And then
ostracized from what, Dustin?
What do you mean from what?
What do you mean? So what do you mean ostracized?
Ostracized.
What are you ostracized? Or why are you trying to make yourself a victim?
Bro, if you don't understand what I'm saying, then just look.
You said that you would be you said that you would be ostracized, Dustin. I know what the word ostracize means. I want to know what you mean when you say you are being ostracized.
You heard the hypothetical leading up to the word, right?
You kind of broke up halfway through.
So if I was to take off into the woods,
yes,
chop down a bunch of trees,
yeah,
build my own house,
yep,
I would be ostracized, and I would be fined, and I would be tax assessed, and then probably kicked off the property as someone would lay claim to it.
Why would you be ostracized for building a house in the woods, Dustin? Like, unless it's on somebody's land, why would you be ostracized for building your own house?
What I'm saying is times have changed, right? Like, I mean, look, I would very much love to be independent, right? I would very much love to be away from apps. I know. I've tried. I don't want to be around you people. I can't stand you people.
You people. Oof.
I mean, look, dude, I don't even know the color of your skin.
I'm black.
You're just a person.
I've heard you don't like those too much.
I don't like anybody. I don't even like my own mom. Okay? I don't.
Yeesh. You want to drop the lore behind that, or is that a little bit too personal?
What? The lore?
You want to drop the lore behind that, or is that a little bit too personal?
Look, both my parents were drug dealers. What do you want from me?
I think, buddy, I just asked if you wanted to expound or if you didn't, you know?
It's just what they were, bro. I didn't have a choice in the matter. That's not even.
You didn't.
That's not even the
You're
point.
right.
That's not even the point, dude. I don't like anybody because I've seen the worst in people. I've seen the absolute, bro. There's probably no depravity of the human soul I'm not acquainted with.
Okay. This doesn't. All right. Okay. So you want to live off the grid, but you're afraid of being ostracized.
I would love to be able to live off the grid. It's just not feasible in today's day and age. It's just not possible. I mean, maybe, but I'd still have to have some kind of a line into the world. Like, and I don't know. I just can't stand you people.
And instead of like investigating why you can't stand people, you're just kind of like, no, I'm gonna like
well, no, I know exactly why I can't stand you. I know exactly why.
Not me. Are you talking about me specifically or just people?
Human beings are inherently competitive. It's a part of our nature. We have two forward-facing eyes, and when we see someone else in success, there's a little part of our brain that starts a comparison.
Is there?
Won't let us let it go.
Dustin, I see. Okay, look, I know you're about to crash out when I say this, but like, I sincerely believe that like this is why therapy should be free, because your therapist at that point would have told you that comparison is the thief of joy, Dustin. That's not like you literally like not everybody acts like that. See, I told you. What I chat, he's crashing out. He's doing the Joker laugh, throwing his head back in the seat of his car.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Like I'm sure if I turn my camera on and showed you my glorious mane of hair, that would eat you up inside because the top of that head is starting to look a little shiny. But your therapist would say, hey, you shouldn't compare yourself to somebody as cool and as awesome and as sexy as me, because you, Dustin, are as cool and as awesome and as whatever as you are, and you should embrace that. That's what your therapist would say. I wouldn't say that because I don't think you're cool or awesome at all.
You're insane.
I'm not insane. I don't compare myself to I don't derive my joy from the comparison of other people or my status or my perceived status above or below other people. You know, I derive my joy from myself.
I'm sorry.
You know,
what did you call me just a little bit ago? You don't compare nothing.
What did I call you?
How
What did
am
I
I
call
a
you?
piece of shit? How am I a piece of shit if you don't compare?
How
Oh,
are
for the
you a
love of
piece of
God,
shit
dude,
if you
you're full
compare
of
what?
shit all the way to your eyeballs, bro.
Buddy, I'm
That's
giving you
okay,
good
though.
advice.
Huh?
Like I'm giving you good advice. I'm giving you advice that people literally would have to pay for
Unsolicited advice.
in a barbaric country such as the United States. In a good country such as, I don't know, the country with free healthcare, any of them, they would just be free.
Okay. So I'm gonna move on. You have a good one.
Dustin,
What?
Dustin, I sincerely think that you are afraid of Raptor Blue and will, if he ever in your life showed up in front of you, you would cower and cry like a little baby.
There's the address, bro. I'm not afraid of
Where?
shit.
I didn't see it. Can you turn around and show it again?
Bro.
Can you turn around and show it again?
Here. You see?
No, I don't see it. I'm literally looking at my screen. I can't see it.
I don't know. Well, then I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not afraid.
I don't, so you don't care.
I'm at Everett.
You sound
Auto
afraid.
Body. I'm not afraid. I am not in the least afraid.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Like you call Dargesh a slur. You call Raptor a slur. One more thing. Seriously, one more thing.
Later.
It's kind of funny. Like you,
Okay, let's get this over with.
Oh, Miro.
Oh shit! Am I in?
Yeah, you're up. Well, you better get your races in.
Shit! Sorry, I didn't know I was picked. Hold on. Can you say something?
No. I said up.
Now, why can't I hear you? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go.
You're the last one up, so better make it count.
That's so weird. It's got like a. Give me a second here.
No, take your time. I'm not gonna cheat you.
Okay, try to say something again.
Are you in there? Hey, hold on.
I got it. I got you.
Aiden, where are you? I don't see you.
Okay, sorry I disappeared for a second. I didn't expect to be let in. How you doing, Dustin?
What's that? I'm sorry?
I asked how you're doing.
Oh, I'm fine. I did a very nice job on a baseball field today.
Oh, good. Are you tired?
Not really.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I feel like I would be exhausted after doing all of that.
I didn't do very much. I mean, did a couple base paths. I raised a home plate, and I filled in some holes around the running paths between third and second and first.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that sounds like a lot to me. But what was I gonna get to while I was waiting in the room? So, first off, you changed your story around from what we talked about yesterday. About you suddenly said that you weren't arrested for the supposed rape when you were 14.
No, I didn't say I wasn't. I said, "What? How would you know if I was? How would you know if I wasn't?" What I said was
because I talked to you. Because I talked to you.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. But I wasn't talking to you when I said that, was I?
We were having a conversation.
Yes, we had a conversation. Now you're having
where you said that you were arrested.
Now you're having another conversation about a conversation that I had in the third person with another person. And what I said was in question. It wasn't as a point of fact. I was asking him how he would even know, right? How would you even?
Because he watched our conversation where
Right.
you told me.
Right, but there's no independent verification, is there?
But you said it.
I did.
Uh-huh. Which is an admission.
Well, I mean, if you were to try to use it against me in a court of law, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, yes, it would. I don't even know why we were talking about being in a court of law, but yes, it would, because it would be evidence of something you admitted to. Anything in here can be used as evidence because you are admitting to things. And then can't just say, oh, BT dubs, I was lying the entire time.
You're not listening, right? You're not.
I am very much listening.
You're not hearing what I'm saying, okay?
Uh-huh.
If it was evidence of anything, it would be evidence that I was arrested. It wouldn't be evidence that anything took place. Correct?
Okay. Now you just said it. You were arrested. That is the point that I'm getting at. I'm not getting at any other point. I'm saying that earlier that you said when talking that you weren't arrested. Now you're admitting again that you were arrested. So cool. We're all good on that.
I never not admitted that I was arrested. What are you talking about?
Unless I misheard something, that's what you were talking, or you said earlier.
That was in a form of a question. That was a question, right? How would you even know that I was arrested? That was a question. It was to a third.
Okay, we're going circular here. Let's maybe move on to another topic.
You're not going circular. You're not listening, right? You're not listening. You're not hearing what I'm saying. When I was speaking to another person about something I was talking to you about, we were talking in the third person as a hypothetical. And I asked him a question about what it was we were talking about, right? That's why I said it the way I said it.
All right. Let's move on from this. Let's just push this to the side. All right. Because I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this today. Because I started, asking how you were doing. And did you do anything after work? Did you go anywhere? Go somewhere to eat? Or do you have hobbies? What are your hobbies?
I do baseball fields and I roof.
You said you weren't roofing anymore the last time we talked. That you were past that.
I'm not employed as a roofer. But if one of my roofer buddies were to call me up about a roof, I'd probably go.
So do you consider those hobbies?
I consider streaming a hobby.
You consider you cut out. Sorry, you consider what a hobby?
Streaming a hobby.
Okay, yeah, that's totally a hobby to have. What about when you were younger? What did you like to do?
Oh, I played football. I played wrestling.
Okay, cool. So you were a sports guy.
I built a lot of really cool shit. I blew up a lot of cool shit.
You did. I'm sorry. What was the second one? A lot of cool shit.
I blew up a lot of cool shit.
Okay, not as cool.
It was awesome. Explosives are excellent. They're fun.
Okay. I'm thinking back to our conversation from yesterday, but we'll just move forward. But you built a lot of shit. That sounds cool. Is that what made you want to get a welding certificate?
Yes.
Okay, so you wanted to build. So why aren't you doing anything? Because you said G4. I kind of looked it up. It seemed like it was pretty high up there. So how come you're not doing anything with it?
Like I told you when I was telling you the other day, I never found a job, right? See, you can have certifications, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not what you would call a sociable person.
Hey, yeah, that's very obvious.
You can hear me
Yeah,
now.
so you're very, very quiet, Aiden.
Okay.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, man.
Thank you for letting me know. I do have a question. Who is this fine woman that is in our midst at the moment? Who might that be?
I am. You can just call me Meru. Or Miru, whichever pronunciation works.
Shout out to you for actually trying to get to like the human side of Dustin and not just like argue with him all night long, because you know, while it's pretty easy to just do that, you're actually kind of like treating him like a human being. And I'm not saying that nobody else has and that like, oh, he's been given such a bad rap. I'm not saying that, but you are like talking to him in a way that's like, hey, what are your interests? What are your hobbies? You know?
I'm not equipped to talk about certain topics like Dargesh did and Kyo. There's topics, especially when it comes to race, that I am not feeling equipped, because I grew up, more lore about me, I grew up in a racist family. My dad, who we will refer to as John for the rest of this, because I have nothing to do with him, was extremely racist. But if you asked him, he would say that he wasn't, and then would add in something like, they're just not as smart as us. But no matter what racist thing he did and hard R words that he did, he would tell you that he's not racist. And last I heard, he's a Trump voter. Not surprising. So when I got older, I refused to be anything like him. It was like I was like the youngest, and I just refused. I said, no matter what happens, I will never be like that man. But you know what ended up happening that I didn't even realize till years later is that I didn't understand systemic racism. I didn't understand it at all. And you know how I learned and understood? I listened. When someone of color spoke to me about it and their parents and grandparents, I listened to them. I opened my ears and I said,
been to prison.
And
you've never been to prison. You've never been to prison.
Well, do with anything, bro.
Nelson.
I listened to the people who had their lived history through their parents and their grandparents and things that I was never taught in school because I'm a white woman. And then when I understood what it was and how it worked, I went, oh shit. And this was like shortly after like George Floyd. So I was like early 20. That's a long time to realize that crap, that I'd been working so hard to not be like John. But I unintentionally did have racist ideas in my head. I just didn't really realize it until I started talking to people like Raptor, for example. I didn't literally talk to him, but I talked to people who could articulate about the history of, say, redlining. And then I also watched a few things that had more of the history. And I changed, and like I just like I can't snap. I literally can't snap. Someone snap more
Hold on
for
a second,
me.
please. I'll be right back with you.
You're good, Dustin. Please continue with what you were saying.
Yeah, okay. Hey, boss.
Oh, I think he accidentally muted you.
Yeah, why? What's up?
I think he accidentally muted you.
I think he muted me because he was on the phone.
Do you need me?
I think he did it by mistake.
Do you need me to
Okay,
come
hold on. I'm muting myself again.
Everyone's just gonna keep quiet for a second here.
Well, now I think he muted his mic.
Do you need me out there?
I had a couple of questions for Dustin, and we'll see whether or not he has time or the ability to be able to answer.
Okay, it looks like he muted himself, so I think we're okay. No, he's doing this finger.
I think so. I'd have to pull up the schedule.
And now it's
Hey,
time
Dustin, you should mute yourself.
It's time for scheduling with Dustin Buck.
It's gonna take an hour to get it done.
Listen now in real time
today
as you
is-
find out the itinerary,
While we're waiting.
comings and goings
Yeah.
on of. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, tomorrow at
Drop
6:10.
everything.
We don't have to set it up. We don't have to set it up now.
Oh, you little precious.
Dustin really needs to mute his mic. This is like,
You precious little bean. Oh my goodness.
oh, he was so mad at me earlier.
I mean, I can take care of it in the hour that I open the gate at 5.
That's fascinating.
Right.
Anyways, to kind of tell the audience ahead of time what Dustin doesn't know
Right.
right now.
Well, it was only one game.
I have an interesting question for him, and I have a pretty non-interesting question for him, and I don't know which one I'm going to give to him first. The way that I'm going to kind of find that out is I'm going to find out if he's the kind of guy where he's got a steak and a salad.
It has all 4.
Does he eat the steak first and save the salad for the end? Or does he do the smart thing, in my opinion, and eat the salad first and save the best part of the meal for the end?
I always save the best part of a meal for the end.
You have to,
Just
right?
regardless.
Right, you have to.
All right, boss.
Do you really want the last thing you remember
Yeah.
about that meal being like
All
the
right. I'll catch you later,
substandard
buddy.
filling
Bye.
portion of the meal? No, nobody wants that to be their final memory of the meal. Dustin, are you there?
Yes. What's up?
First of all, hope things are going all right for you as far as that scheduling's concerned, big dog. Secondly, I have a question for you, good sir. So imagine that you've got a meal in front of you right now, right? You've got a big juicy porterhouse steak, and you've got a Caesar salad, and they're both sitting there on a plate in front of you, right? Now don't get me wrong, that Caesar salad isn't bad. It's got some croutons and maybe even a couple of bacon bits in it. But are you really going to want to eat that Caesar salad first, or are you going to eat the steak first if you had that?
Not even
Which
gonna
one are
touch
you
the
going to
salad.
save for last? You're not
Not
even
even
going to
gonna touch the salad.
It's an interesting way of interpreting it. So you're going to waste
Let's
the
put
salad?
it this way. Let's put it this way. If the salad was in between me and the steak, I would dive over the salad to get to the steak.
You know what?
I just wouldn't be eating steak.
It's an interesting answer. But I ask you that, Dustin, because I have an uninteresting question and I have an interesting question for you.
Okay.
I'm going to hit you with the uninteresting question first. And it's a question that I feel like a lot of people have asked you at this point, but I haven't. So I'm curious to see if your answer changes at all. Why is it that you insist that you don't care so much about all of this? Why is it that you seem so fundamentally apathetic?
My answer would change based on who asked me. When it comes to Raptor, I literally don't care about nothing but fighting him. When it comes
God, bro, let that go. Let it go.
I'm not.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
I got all 10 fingers and toes dug into every single inch of every freaking I'm never letting go. Never.
This is your problem.
Whatever, it is what it is. So, but to you, Aiden, the reality is these people already had me labeled long before I said anything, right? Just because of my opinions of things. Like, it is what it is, Aiden. It is what it is. But if a guy's gonna tell me that if you said something to me, I'd come with it, fuck you. I'll say
What did I just tell you? What was the story that I just told you? Where John would never admit and didn't know he was racist, and then I didn't understand that I had systemic racist thoughts because I didn't understand what that was. So what you don't understand is that you are racist and how it hurts you, and it makes you not listen to other people and their lived experiences. And we should listen to everyone and their lived experiences and understand them, especially you, because as you say, you're so antisocial.
You sound like Missing Mod. I swear to God, you
What?
sound like Missing Mod.
I don't think she knows who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay,
Yeah,
but she does sound.
You gotta
like-
remember, man. You make references to people like Stephen Bolin and Missing Mod, and it's like, yeah, I know who those people are. I'm kind of like in tune to who that whole group of people is because that's.
Does she not sound like Missing Maud?
No, I would disagree with that.
Okay, all right.
I would disagree with that personally.
Maybe I don't know her as well as I thought I did.
I
mean, Big Bad Mama. Oh, here things are about to get interesting now.
Oh man. Okay. Big Bad Mama is somebody from the crew that me and Dustin ran with a lot back in the day.
So nothing with the Making Hell Nervous people?
No, Big Bad Mama is actually a really cool guy.
Mama.
I can.
Dustin, you're going to hell.
I can vouch.
I'm
for
sorry.
Big Bad
Hi,
Mama.
everybody.
Big Bad
Good to
Mama's
see you.
legit.
You're sending me to a place you don't believe in? That's insane.
Right. I don't believe in
that's
hell.
insanity, right?
Big Bad Mama, what do you think about all of this?
About caring?
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think
Dustin
apathy...
cares more than he leads on. It's a defense mechanism saying he doesn't care.
You're a complete douchebag.
I would definitely say it's deflecting.
He
in
actually
defense.
does care.
I will agree with that. Do I think he cares? No.
He wouldn't be streaming right now if he didn't care.
He
because
streams to argue with people.
Fellowship. Yeah, but this is his way to fellowship with people. I've known Dustin a while.
What defense is that? How can you call that a defense of his character when he is addicted to fighting? He could literally just be having conversations with us and not
He's
be
a big snuggle bunny.
I don't want to fight you.
See, I'm not the only one, everybody out there in the community. I'm not the only one that's like, Dustin isn't just this brute beast that you've seen before. There's another side.
We've had
to
conversation after conversation with Dustin for years now.
It's true.
Oh, it hasn't done anything.
He's yelled at us, and we've yelled at him, and he's like, he's ghosted us for months at a time.
yeah.
That wasn't
Toxic relationship, guys. That's toxic. I wouldn't ghost any of my friends.
Well,
I wouldn't
I don't
yell
think
at my
Aiden's
friends.
probably Dustin's friend, but I don't know if Dustin considers me his friend.
That is so.
I like Dustin.
Why?
He's got some something beneath the surface there that you needed to. Yeah, it's chutzpah. It's chutzpah.
I got a warm crew. You
gotta
His I don't give a shit attitude is actually kind of a lovable quality in some ways.
You just know I'm gonna go the hard way through a board and a nail with my forehead. You just know that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Aid, give it up. Nobody's sympathetic to this. Hey, maybe, just maybe, have you considered, fine sir or ma'am, I'm not going to assume who you are in the side chat, but have you considered that I may not be selling to you specifically, right? I know my experiences with Dustin and lack thereof. I know that there's a lot to Dustin that I fundamentally disagree with, and trust me, there are literally dozens, if not hundreds of hours of footage on this platform of me and Dustin screaming at each other and calling each other every fucking goddamn name in the book that exists. It's
Never said a
happened.
racist word until I met. Yeah,
That's true. I have to say, I've never thrown an N-word your way, and you never threw an N-word anybody's way that I remember until just recently, Dustin. That was...
You don't
I went out of my way not to.
Yeah, well, why? Oh, man.
They have a toxic relationship.
Because I got pushed into it. I don't care. Dude, go back and listen. Listen to what that man said to me. You know me.
What did he say to you?
You draw a line in the sand and dare me to cross it? You fucking know me.
What? What just happened?
I
Are you
don't
talking
know.
about Raptor?
I don't.
Yes.
Big Bad Mama, you
why
are
are you so
not.
upset?
Big Bad Mama. Okay, hold on. I know this is Dustin's stream, but I'm taking over because I'm a white man and that's my job, is to just colonize everywhere that I go. So
Yeah, he's a white man too.
with that in mind, well, I can colonize other white men. That's part of my white privilege. Anyways, all I have to say.
You bust out a freaking whip, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, is it gonna be like that scene from Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Sweet. Instead of the same.
Okay,
Did
so
you
Dustin,
interrupt the show to tell us?
you
Well, I got interrupted in turn, Big Bad Mama. So you know what?
these are supposedly your friends that you yell at all the time.
Yes, correct. That's correct.
Which he said he had no friends when he last talked to me, and then decided that you were a friend.
Look,
And I don't know about the Making Hell Nervous crew. I don't know anything about that.
I
He's a
wouldn't hold
contra-
Big Bad
Dustin
Mama
is a
into calling
contra-
him. Look, when I say that, okay,
Yeah.
it's generally because I say things that I know are going to put them at odds if they have to stand up for me.
You're a contrarian, Dustin. A lot of you have that contrarian attitude that a bubblegum gun has, for example.
Hold on.
Don't put me on that level, you asshole.
Hold on. I mean, that is kind of true in a way. In a way, Dustin, you are like equally contrary. But anyways, somebody in side chat said, if you actually gave a shit about this idiot, you'd be pushing him to be better and holding him accountable. Listen.
We do. We have.
Yeah, like, what do you want me? What do
You're
you
coming
want
around
me
for
to
one
do?
stream and thinking you know us and our relationship with Dustin and how long we've known him. Wait a minute. So you come in one stream, not you up top. I don't know what your name is, but whoever's in the chat saying that. It's like you come in for one stream and you're in the chat and you think that you know our relationship with Dustin that we've had for years with him. And all the discussions we've had about creationism and evolution and all sorts of political discussions. But you can't just summarize, we are trying to make him a better person.
You're failing.
Dude,
Hold on. I mean, like, once again, you're failing. I mean, like, you could make that assessment. All I would ask is that you let us finish what we're saying really quickly first. And insofar as what's going on about this whole pushing him to be better and holding him to account, every single time Dustin makes a dumb fuck take, I call it a dumb fuck take to his face, and I'll tell him why it's a dumb fuck take, and he'll tell me why he doesn't think it's a dumb fuck take, and we'll fucking hash it out. There's never been one time, ever in the entire history that I have known this man, that I did not have a dispute raised with him the second that he came into conflict with me about something.
Same with me.
How many years have you known him?
I've known him since 2022.
2022.
So that's
Okay.
4 years.
So you're always disagreeing. You're always arguing, as he said.
Not always.
You hold each other under the sun. Dude, this is called a
Whatever we talk about,
friendship.
No, wait, let her finish.
Better. If you can't get him to push himself to be better, it's not worth your time. He clearly doesn't want to be better. I've been told that there is free therapy in that state. I am unfortunately in a red state. He doesn't want to be better. And you are putting in all this energy, all this unnecessary
Well, we
energy.
like him.
Wait a minute.
Because we like
Wait a
him.
minute. On one hand, we're being told that we need to be putting this energy in to try and make him a better person. And when we point out that we were trying to do that, now all of a sudden it's, well, you shouldn't even be doing that in the first
Why are
place.
you-
Like,
yeah.
what?
That is not what I said. That is not what I said. Friends should push friends to be better. Yes, this is true. This is true. But some people do not want to be helped, and it ends up being toxic towards you. You will be mentally exhausted. You won't want to be around them. And at some point, you have to decide to take care of yourself. And that is when you finally give up. I did not say you should not help Dustin, but Dustin clearly doesn't want help.
Yeah, but that's not
and
our
you've
only.
been
That's
going
not
through
our
this
only
for 4
relationship
years with this
him
guy.
is helping him. That's not our only relationship with him is helping him. We're interested in who he is as a person. So we don't just interact with him and have disputes. That's only part of the thing that we do when we talk to Dustin. We talk to him about all sorts of stuff.
There's like literally, I mean, there's probably not a single, except for racism, topic that we haven't really discussed.
Well, then,
And
you
Justin's
said you were
loving it 'cause
interested in
his
doing
lick-
a stream.
Hold on.
Why don't you just do streams with your friends instead of inviting us and yelling?
Hold on.
Invite you. I never invited you.
Hold on. I need to reply to QT over in the side chat here. And Dustin's loving it
Side
because
chat.
his limb shields are here to obfuscate his actions. Hold on, I don't think me
Exactly.
I don't think that me. Yeah. I don't think that me and Big Bad Mama pointing those things out is any more trying to quote unquote obfuscate Dustin's actions than this.
What are his actions? He's sitting in a car talking. I mean, what are his
hold on.
actions exactly?
Hold on. Well,
I said some things. Babe.
no, he
Oh,
said
so what? You
he
said
said a
some
lot of
shit.
fucked up shit.
Well, I
No,
know he
said a
always
lot of
does.
fucked
But...
up shit. No, it was pretty bad.
Oh, was it?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty
bad.
messed up,
But
Big Bad
if
Mom.
you listen, Big Bad Mom, if you listen to it in context,
Why don't you
know
apologize
me.
to everybody then?
No, I'm not. You know me. You fucking. When have I ever apologized?
Apologize
When?
to Raptor
In the
right
4
now.
years you've known me. When?
Never.
Thank you.
If it was pretty bad, why do you defend? See, this is such a black. This is such a black and white like knee jerk reaction.
Being on the stream.
You talking to me?
No.
No.
The people in the chat are like
The
way
Inquisition,
serious.
the Inquisition that is formed
I'm
over
not
in the
even
side
looking at
chat that
that.
wants their pitchforks
Yeah,
and torches.
Aiden, I would recommend not even looking at the chat.
No, I find it fun to interact with
Well,
them.
I know, but then
because...
you don't interact with us. You're interacting with the.
All right.
Yeah. Don't get distracted by chat. I'm sure they'll come in after me.
I mean, if you want to let people in, Dustin, if there
You're
are
the
other
last
people.
person. I'm not interested, bro. I've had enough being.
I'm the last person.
You're the last
Let,
person.
you want Raptor so much, let him in and let him talk about racism and systemic racism. I'm sure he'd be very
He's
good
on
about
some
it.
Bullshit about me doing paperwork. He doesn't
Look,
need paperwork. I have
Raptor.
multiple times on a public forum in front of witnesses told him he's more than welcome to
paperwork.
Me.
There's no paperwork.
Yeah, he wants
I don't
me.
know
He
what
wants
you're
me to
talking
fill out a quote unquote.
YouTube paperwork.
I don't know. There's some stupid.
Hold on,
shit.
Raptor. Is this something that you said that? Yeah. Look,
He said it
I'm
right in front of
talking about.
Aiden. He
I
said
was
it right
talking
in
about
front of
earlier.
Aiden on a live. He wants me to do paperwork so that we can fight. He ain't got
I
a
don't-
he ain't got a hair on his balls.
I
He has not a hair on his
for everything, so I'm not going to say anything about that. But Raptor, I was talking about systemic racism and listening and understanding how even if you don't think so, that all of us are because we're in America, are programmed with
I'm guilty.
even just a little
I'm
bit.
guilty. I'm guilty because of what I think.
Dustin.
Shit, lady.
No.
No, that was a good point she made there.
Let
Yeah.
Raptor on
That was a great
because
point.
he can explain this far better than I can. I was only telling you about my experience and what I learned. But if you want to know more about history and how systemic racism has affected people and learn something, you should let Raptor on. I
Please
can
listen to me.
leave,
Listen
but
to
you
me.
should let
Listen
him
to what
on.
I'm saying. Listen to me. Listen to me good, well, and strong when I say this. I have never been accused of being a racist until I met Raptor Blue.
Not a lot of people say it. If I talked to you and we were just talking, I don't know, outside the baseball field, I would probably get the vibe you're racist, but I wouldn't say it out loud. I would walk away and never talk to you again because I don't allow racists in my life.
You know something? You're talking to me now and you know I'm a racist. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, Dustin. I need to make an appeal. I need to make an appeal. You should let these people on, and then you know why you should let these people on. You should let these people on because then you won't have to deal with the. Oh, you're a coward that won't let them on and won't let us on because you're such a scared little bitch.
Are you guys ready?
I want to hear it. I want to hear the
flood.
floodgates open. I
will
want
go ahead and leave
You see,
because
I have
it will
a
get-
full roster here, right?
It will get too crowded if I'm in here with everyone else, and then no one will be able to understand each other. But I am telling you to invite Raptor Blue in, okay? And just stop with the arguing over bull crap and telling him to come with you, because he is very good at talking about these
Just
subjects.
listen to each other. Listen to each other.
Why? Look, he had me labeled as a racist before I said anything racist.
No, I need to just try to clear the air on that right here and now, because I actually got Raptor he came onto my stream and he played me a clip, Dustin. And I kind of have to agree with Raptor on this clip, okay, dude? Like, it's pretty cut and dry what you say in that clip, okay? You talk about race mixing, and you say, and this is like 99% accurate. I might paraphrase it a tiny bit. But it's literally a little bit of race mixing is fine, but too much is not a good thing.
Yeah, you said that today. You actually said that today. You said,
and that's racist, dude.
Each people should stay with themselves. You said.
If I show
there is no people. There's only humans.
I mean, that's just my opinion, dude. That's just how I feel.
Well, I know, but you're generalizing by skin color by doing that. You know that.
Aiden,
I mean,
Aiden, if I show you lives where he has called me a racist before I ever said any, do you think maybe I was saying things like that to see exactly how far I could get under his skin? You know me, Aiden.
If that is the narrative that you're giving me right now, I need you to substantiate that with some actual proof that Raptor was accusing you of being a racist before you said any of that kind of shit. Because as far as what I've seen right now,
came straight out.
What I've seen, I'm just telling you what I've seen, bro. What I have seen is him explaining to me that he only thought that you were a racist after you said the thing that was in that clip, because that was what raised his attention. That's what he told me earlier today.
Right.
So if you can find me some sort of proof that that narrative somehow does not properly line up,
let me talk to him and see if I can get into the archives. I know he called me a racist in the live chat. Also, he's
let him on and let's hear
Exactly.
about it.
I will leave so it doesn't get too chaotic. Forget about wanting to fight, okay?
Yeah.
Forget about wanting to fight. Forget about how angry you are.
I'm just
going Raptor. I'm sure you want to talk about other things.
No,
but
with an R behind it. If you start making me upset, I'll start using the R. No.
What?
I said no.
No what?
No, you're not used to no, but I said no. I'm not letting Raptor on.
Let him on.
I'm not
Come on.
used to no.
I've said what I have to say.
I understand what consent is, bro. I'm used to know.
Let QT on at least.
Sure, he can talk about that stuff too. I'm gonna go so things aren't too cramped, okay?
Let's do this.
All right, I'm gonna go now. Just
All right, good to talk
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Nice to meet you. QT, are you there? Are you in the room?
Let's see. I think I have a 10-person limit. I can't let anybody else on. I'm at my 5-person limit.
I thought it was 6.
If you want, I could head out to make room.
There we go. We're
Copy.
at 6.
QT entered the
Hey, it's me. This is me. 1320 Warrior, this is me. Whatever.
Okay.
How's it going?
So if you can find proof that Raptor said that Dustin was a racist before Dustin said that race mixing was bad, it's okay?
No, not at all. The only thing that would do would contravene the idea that was the first time, because according to Dustin, there's apparently this other clip of Raptor accusing him of being racist prior to that. The only
Probably
thing
after
that would
saying
do,
some racist shit.
the only thing that would do. Now let me finish, please. Hold on, I was asked a question. Hold on, I was asked a question. So literally, the only thing that would do would be to call into question the idea that was the first time that Dustin said something that Raptor considered racist. That's literally the only thing that would do.
Right?
What's that, sir?
I was just telling Dustin he knows I can unmute myself. That's absolutely pointless for him to do that.
I mean, I can
Think
just
about the
keep
logic.
You were
trying to
literally
make.
told that Dustin and Tim had said other racist shit, Aiden.
Think about the logic you're making here, Aiden.
Okay.
Dustin got accused of being racist. So
Right.
he went, I'm going to then say racist shit because
Oh,
I
no.
was accused of
That's-
being racist.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
a
hold
million
on,
character.
and
What
hold on,
logic does that make?
and hold on.
Yeah, what? How?
Can I
square that circle
reply?
for me.
Can I reply? At no point whatsoever did I make the illusion that what happened with Dustin, what he said, was all right. Literally the only thing that I was saying in that conversation with Dustin was that if he could produce a clip of Raptor accusing him of saying something racist prior to that, that would call into question the idea that that was the first time that Raptor heard him say something racist or considered him to be racist. That's literally what I said. At no point did I go, oh, that somehow makes everything that you said about the whole matter okay, though, or that makes it justifiable. Like, I really don't understand where this is coming from all of a sudden.
I'm more questioning, why does that matter?
Why does that matter? It would only matter because it was something that Raptor told me was the
Dude.
sequence of events that happened. So I would then have to wonder why
you were
that was
told
the
there were
case.
other things. You were told there were other things.
Yeah, but
You
I
were
was
told
told.
there were
I
other
was
things.
told. You hold on. Can I
Dustin,
reply to
shut
that?
your little bitch ass mouth, please.
So I was told that there were
what?
other things. That is true. However, I was told that there were other things that happened after that happening. Raptor specifically made it clear to me, and you can go back onto my stream. It's all recorded. You can go and listen. Raptor makes it clear that the first time that he kind of really gets a, I called it, or what? I think he called it like a yellow flag or something of that nature. The first time that he got a yellow flag that Dustin could be a racist was when he made that particular comment on making Hell nervous. So yeah, there were other instances, but those were made clear to have taken place after the fact. That was literally all I was saying. I don't understand how that is somehow analogous to me giving Dustin a pass for literally anything
He's not
that he
disagreeing
said.
with what
You're
Raptor
fucking
said.
coddling him.
How am I coddling him?
So are you. I don't know who the fuck you are with the fucking hair rollers. So are you. You were in here earlier after Dustin was like, oh, I said slurs. I said slurs. You were like, oh, well, you say
These
things.
guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
so mad they
Dustin
can't
calling
control
somebody
me.
a nigger is just
They're
okay
so
because
mad
Dustin
they
just says
can't
things.
control me.
Fuck
When
you.
when did we say Dustin just says things? When did
Literally 3 minutes ago. Run that shit back, Aiden. Literally 3 minutes ago.
Sure.
Why are you so
Before we
upset
got
about
on,
it?
whoever the
What's
fuck
going on-
this
what is going
was
on in your
said,
life that you're
oh,
this
Dustin just
upset
says
about
things.
this?
I fucking
Why are you
hate
so
libs.
upset about
I fucking
this?
hate libs, dude.
Why are you
I
so
fucking
upset
hate
about
libs.
this?
Because you're a
Oh
lib.
yeah, you're a Trumper. I can
Because
smell it.
because I don't want white
Chase
people
Sixer.
to
He's
call me
probably
the N-word, you dumb ass. That's why.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go back
That's
3
why,
minutes into
you
the stream
dumb
and
ass.
find out where I said Dustin just says things. Hold on. I'm gonna go.
Right.
Not you, not you, Aiden. Her.
Chuckle nuts with the hair rollers.
Yeah,
Bad
I
Mama,
know
did
it's-
you-
I know
did
it's
you-
real
He
funny. I know it's real
he
funny.
says stuff on his stream. He says stuff on his stream, right?
I know it's real fucking funny.
No, what's funny is that you're getting so upset about it. That's
It's funny that you don't want to be called a nigger by white people. That's what's really funny.
You can call me anything. You have. You've already.
Christ, you're a
called
white
me
man.
different
called you a
things.
dumbass.
Man.
You're
So-
such a victim.
I called you a
hypocrite.
dumbass.
Somebody
You're a big
said
hypocrite.
something I don't like,
Oh
mommy.
no! Oh no! I
Mommy.
called you. You called me a dumbass, so I get to call you a nigger. Yeah, that's how
Yes.
that works. Yeah, lib logic. I swear to God.
Yeah, no,
Lib logic, dude.
White
Chat. This is what lib brain does to you.
Person in the world.
I'd like to reply to Raptor really quick because he said something to me in the side chat. He says, Aiden, I literally told you there were other things Dustin and Tim
Raptor
said
doesn't want to hear your shit.
that raised my hackles. Well, he's talking to me in the chat, so I'm going to reply to him. I think that that's a fairly logical thing to do. Also,
I mean,
who are you to speak?
Aiden-
Who are you to
Aiden
speak
is
on his
agreeing.
behalf? Are you
Aiden is
Raptors?
agreeing with Raptor.
Are you
What are you
Raptor's
guys even
tent
saying?
bearer right now?
I agree
Are you
with
one
what
of
Raptor
his?
said
I'm his
too.
boyfriend.
Dustin-
Speak on
Dustin
behalf
just
of him. I didn't
I'm his
realize.
boyfriend.
Dustin just said racist shit tonight.
But anyways,
Dustin, that doesn't
to
work,
reply
Connie.
to
You
reply to
continue trying to
Raptor
mute me.
though, I will
I'm
say
just gonna unmute myself.
that if that is the case,
That's real.
that is the if that is the case that you meant that other things happened prior to that, then I didn't properly understand that, and my bad.
Do you think it's a bad thing that Dustin has said slurs in this stream, Big
Yeah.
Drama Mama, or whatever the fuck your name is?
It's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's bad, but
Jesus
you
Christ.
got to understand that I've known Dustin for years, and I have
And you're
a
just okay with
relationship
it.
that goes beyond this one topic.
So
Do you
you're okay with
understand
it.
that?
It's bad, but you're okay with it. It's
No,
bad,
do you
but you're
understand
okay
that
with
that's
it.
not his entire identity? Is the fact that he says racist shit?
I don't give a
sometimes?
fuck. I know
Okay,
I know
that's your
people,
problem. That's your
I know
problem.
people whose
Bro, you're
entire
so
identities haven't
fired
been
right
saying
now.
racial
That's a
slurs,
super-
and they've dropped
that's a
one, and I've
super-
dropped their ass.
You can't control me,
So
bro.
drop
and
his
there's
ass
nothing you're
then.
gonna
I'm not
do
trying to
about
control you. I'm not trying to
Drop
control
his
you,
ass.
Dustin.
Zero
I'm not trying to control you,
consequence.
Dustin.
Zero.
If I wanted to, Dustin, if I wanted to control you, I would just call a tow truck. Like,
So drop
Like-
him then.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who's his friend.
Dustin's not my fucking friend, you dumbass.
What?
Dustin's a guy
He's a
I
role
intellectually
model.
I get on this fucking stream and like Michael Jordan and LeBron James, I intellectually cross at Dustin. And as it seems, I'm intellectually crossing both of your asses up.
Dustin, shut the fuck up. Men are talking.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Dustin,
What?
you would cry and run the fuck away from me if you ever saw me. Much less Raptor. But
I'm not
you guys
afraid
have a
of
good
you.
day. You're all fucking racist.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You're all racists. Okay, dude. All right. Whatever you say. That's so funny to me. But you know what? It's so funny that I use the point that there are no purity tests over on this side of the political aisle to Dustin, only to have that not on the not on the official sense. It's not like Joseph R. Biden is doing it.
That guy was a Trumper.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like Joe Biden is doing that shit. But right now, what's going on in the side chat, this idea that unless I conform to exactly what people in the side chat are doing, and exactly what people in the side chat are saying, unless I amount to the loyalty tests of being a true... It's so funny because the term lib got thrown at us like
So ignore them.
23,492
Ignore it,
times. Oh, I mean, like, I'm just talking about it because I find it interesting, that's all. I find it
some new
interesting
guests.
that, on one hand, that term's going to get bandied about left, right, and center, and yet at the same time, the people on the Republican side are bad for the constant loyalty tests that they administer. It's okay when it's the other side, though. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's bad both ways. Constant loyalty and purity tests, not exactly conducive to having a movement that isn't full of a bunch of radicalized fucking weirdos. But anyways.
I tried to warn you.
That's okay. It was fun having those guys on.
Are you about to pretend to be a leftist? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here to
We're
administer what the
watching
pure
Dustin's
form of
racism.
left? You're not a real, no, true leftist. You're not a
Zero.
true leftist, laddie.
Zero consequence, motherfucker. Zero. Anyway, I love you guys. Are you muted or something disabled? What's up, buddy?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that it was actually me who first accused Making Hell Nervous of being racist in December 20th, 2025, with the comment, "You guys are so much more aggressive towards Raptor and Q, not to mention the microaggressions. Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Wait, now it's about power, never mind."
I'm not a racist because you don't like the things I like, though. Right? I'm just religious, right? You got the wrong R word. Not racist, religious.
I beg you.
Hey, Sabliano, can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Can you dare and demand that I say the N-word right now?
What the fuck?
Oh, Zargash, you should so say the N-word right now.
No, I'm not a racist. It's not a word I've ever used in my life, nor is it one I ever would. See how easy that is, Dustin?
Yeah, you see how easy it was to go the other route, though? And how there's zero
Yeah.
consequences?
Going-
Consequences? Here's the thing, bro. Like, here's the thing. I'm never going to conform to anything that you think I need to. And if you draw a line in the sand, I'm going to cross it. I don't care about your subtle bullshit and shaming and your tactics.
Hey, Dustin.
I will not be controlled by you.
Dustin, I have a question, Dustin, really quick. because I have a lot of people here accusing me of being okay with you being racist. Given the fact that you are the person that's being racist, can I ask you, have you ever gotten the impression that I've been okay with you being racist? Have you ever gotten the idea that I'm
going to be
all right
honest with
that?
you, Aiden. I am surprised you are still talking to me. I'm surprised you took my phone call the other day. Right? This wasn't a planned thing. I'm not a racist. I just don't care about being called a racist or a rapist or a child molester, which there's zero evidence of. I'm just waiting for some kind of a consequence to befall me, and I will be filing a lawsuit against Raptor Blue, but not because I'm afraid of him coming to fight me.
You need money to do that first.
Bro, I sued Everett with nothing in my pocket and won. Not a dime. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
I don't understand all of these super emotional reactions that are occurring right now. And I'm not saying that emotion is something that shouldn't be considered.
I'm busy.
But when you're talking about political discourse and when you're trying to understand somebody's motivations and somebody's actions, I think it's important to not entirely put emotion aside, which is impossible to really do functionally, but to do your best to try and understand somebody's actions as best you can, bereft of an emotional bias. I think that that's the best way that you can even have a hope of reaching across the aisle and trying to have any kind of dialogue with that person. Now, it's a question as to whether or not that's actually the objective, right? Is this a conversation to actually try and reach across the aisle and have a dialogue? Or is this literally just a shit fest where everybody just throws shit at each other all day long?
Well, as is planned. Planned.
That rests squarely on Dustin because
Now here goes the crash out.
You know, I've heard you use slurs when it comes to LGBT people as well.
No.
And it's like, do you actually believe that and treat people that you know that are gay?
No.
Do you treat them like that in your real life?
Dude, okay, you of all people, you, especially you, because I've done this to you specifically.
Yeah.
I will change my speech patterns. I will listen to what bothers you. I will find the very core of the thing, and I will dive to the very center and say the most malignant, ugly fucking thing.
Yes, but I'm saying you're just saying it though. Do you actually mean it? And do you practice it do you practice it like day to day? Do you?
No, I am so busy working.
See, I don't think that you do either. I think that you just are in for the shock value of it.
Well, I mean, not when
and you like this kind of like this malignant energy that you've created around this channel right now. And it's like, do you think maybe that you could tone it down and be your real self?
No.
And okay. I'm just throwing it out there.
Dial up. Bro, look at how much interaction I got in the chat right now, bro.
Hey, Dustin.
I know, but it's go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Yeah, but Dustin, you've made yourself a pariah.
I've got a dare for you, Dustin.
What?
Call me the F slur 200 times right now. You won't.
I'm not gonna take the time to call you a faggot 200 times.
Come on, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Why?
Keep doing it, coward.
I'm not.
Keep doing it.
I'm good.
I bet you won't.
Bro, Dargesh, I'll just kick you. Just
I bet you won't keep calling me a slur.
What difference would it make if I did?
Because you're saying, listen right now, you're saying that when someone dares you to cross the line, you'll cross it. I've dared you to cross the line. You're not.
No, you made the criteria so unbelievably.
Okay, do it 20 times.
I mean, if I have to, but I don't.
Do it 20 times.
I don't have the energy.
Do it 20 times. Do it 20 times, you coward.
No, I'm not gonna jump through your hoops.
Do it 20 times, you coward.
See, this is a manipulation where you're trying to get me to do what you want me to do, bro. I'm just that's kind of the point.
I'm proving a point here.
Do what I do to show you that you will never get to do what you think you're trying to do now. It's just
I'm proving a point.
You're not proving shit.
It means you have self-control when you want to.
I always
you
have
choose not to. Then
I chose, dude. Yeah, you think that what did I accidentally slur Raptor Blue? Was that an accident? Are you trying to make an excuse for me?
I don't think you understand that you are literally showing your whole racist ass here by doing that.
I don't care.
So you want
And then you get. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying that you wanted to call Raptor that word.
Yes, I didn't. It wasn't an accident. I want to fight him. What, dude? Is there some other language I can say this in so you guys finally let this sink through your thick fucking skulls?
We're trying to get something through your head, Dustin.
No, see, look.
You're mad you're being called a racist when you're acting like a racist.
No, see, look.
If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, do you know what we call it? A fucking duck.
I find it
if he acts like he doesn't care and he says he doesn't care, you know what that fucking means? I don't fucking care.
Dustin, you so hard. This is cope from you. This is genuinely cope for you. I've dealt with enough locals.
I think that's projection. You're the one coping because there's zero consequence for the things I said.
Racism.
I think that's the problem. I think that's the fucking problem.
Hey, Dustin.
I really do.
I've dealt with enough locals to recognize local behavior. You are just crashing out here because you just cannot handle any other way.
To the point where you're starting to get boring again, Dargesh. Are you gonna start talking about things that are important or what?
Oh, you don't understand anything, dude. You literally are not informed enough to have.
What the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here if I don't understand? What?
I told
I'm not
you.
a monkey. You're not going to teach me sign language. Shut the fuck
I
up.
told you. I'm on here because this is funny. You just are an uninformed bigot. It's amazing.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
I know, right?
Thank you.
It's hilarious. Like, I don't think you understand, Dustin. You keep saying, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. And then you fucking dance and do exactly what we know you're going to do and be a lolcow.
Anyway.
You and the... Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah.
So...
Go ahead. Call me a racist. Let's just get it out of the way.
That big drama mama person, do you have to mean something? Do you think you have to mean a slur? Like have hate behind your heart when you say a slur?
No,
like for it to be a slur?
I wanted to know if he treated people just on the internet that way, just on YouTube, or if he actually treated people in his real life there where he lives in racist terms, using racist terms.
So do you think...
And so he said he didn't, and I have to, and I don't know what Dustin does in his real life, but I just asked the question because there's a degree, right? If you do something on YouTube, it's just a guy on YouTube saying it, and it's bad. And I don't condone any sort of racism or slurs. I don't use them myself, but I've known Dustin for years. And so, I know certain sides of him that, maybe other people don't know. So, but it's worse that if you use those things in your real life and you're going to people and interacting with them one-on-one. Does that make sense?
He's using those words in real life.
Does that make sense, though?
Not really, no. He's using those words in real life.
Them, bro? Is there another life I can use them in?
Yeah, listen to what he's saying.
I actually do listen to Big Bad Mama. I listen to Big Bad Mama a lot.
No, I'm telling Big Bad Mama to listen to what you're saying, dude.
Oh, I'm hearing what he's saying. Yeah, but I
listen to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Listen to what the person you choose to interact with is actually saying.
He doesn't choose to interact with me. Like I don't even know why he's here now.
Hold on. Actually, this is more important because this is going to make my time here way easier. What are your pronouns?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
He, him.
Okay, cool. Your name just has Mama in it, so I assume you know.
Have you heard of Joe Mama?
Is that 2Q accounts in here?
Damn.
It was for a second. I thought that was somebody else.
Well, have you heard of the term called hipster racism?
No. does that
Hipster
even
racism is an antic or form of behavior whereby the individual acts in a way typically regarded as racist and defensive offending action as being performed ironically or satirically.
You know what? That actually kind of makes sense. I do fit into that category because that is what happened.
Thank you for confirming it.
I mean,
Yeah, right. Thanks,
that
man.
was an accurate look as far as description.
What an own goal.
What?
Oh my God!
Keep
What
talking,
an own
Dustin.
goal.
What were you saying?
No, he was not. He hit the nail on the head. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. That was pretty accurate.
Hey,
That's what
Aiden.
happened.
Real quick. I just want to tell you something. And I know that this is gonna really get you. I know that you might not get this as a white person, but from a black person, let me tell you something like this. Leftist purity testing, as your requirement to be friends with you, not being a racist, that's not a leftist purity test. Okay, that's not a leftist purity test.
Dude,
I want to be friends with somebody who believes in my rights,
right,
and my ability to exist in the country.
As opposed
Okay,
to mine.
so that's not a leftist purity test.
Can I reply, please?
I would love for you to.
Okay.
I've literally dropped leftist creators because they have said things that border onto racism, stereotypes, etc.
Yeah, literally. I've dropped people for less. I've literally
dropped people for less.
I've left better friends in the dust for less, man.
Can I reply, please?
Honestly, you're a fucking pussy if you don't drop people you don't like.
First of all, Aiden, yes. Second of all, I would love for this coward in the blue shirt to let Raptor in.
I'm not gonna let him in. He can come fight me.
Because his visage triggers you. Aiden, go ahead.
I'll set up the camera. We can do this.
So,
I'm not afraid of it.
I'm gonna ask you the same question that I've been asking people in the side chat, right? At no point at any of the interactions that I've ever had with Dustin have I ever given any kind of legitimacy or quarter to any of his racism whatsoever. If anything, every single time
have I ever been racist?
Hold on! Shut up! Let me reply!
When you called Raptor
Let me
a
fucking
nigger.
reply! Hold on. Alright? At no fucking point, when Dustin has ever said anything like that, have I ever given any fucking legitimacy to that. I have always pushed back against the idea of anything that is fucking racist when it comes to that kind of shit. I've never been any kind of ally to racism. I've never been complacent with it. There's never been a point where Dustin has said something that is racist and I have just let it slide. And I would invite you to find me one where that is the case.
You're calling us being like, hey, why are you friends with this guy who calls black people niggers? Leftist purity testing.
That's not what I'm calling leftist purity testing. What I'm saying is that the idea that I'm somehow not a leftist and that I'm a lib and that I'm all of this is somehow the case because what exactly? I haven't dropped Dustin as a friend?
So you're
You choose to interact with a racist. Yeah, dude.
I choose to interact with a racist.
Yeah, you literally saw him call Raptor a nigger multiple times on Sunday night.
Hey,
and laugh about it right now, and you continue to choose to interact with him.
I would have been.
Aiden,
I hate that.
Aiden, my best friend of I want to say like 20 years. If I saw a clip of him, because he's a white guy, if I saw a clip of him calling somebody a nigger, he would be not my friend yesterday. Like, I would never interact with that guy anymore. You know? And I know, so this is, I know this is probably a thing where, oh, it doesn't offend you because, you know,
no,
you're not one.
It's not that. It's not that at all. As a matter of fact, when Owen was on my stream earlier today, and when he said do you not think the fact that you are white and that you have not had to deal with that on a personal level, do you think that that might affect the fact that you don't hold as strong of an opinion against those things? I said yes, I'm sure that that does to a degree have a role in things because I have not had to deal with systemic racism in the way that a person of fucking African American descent would have to deal with. I acknowledge that. I know that that's true. All right? But my problem is that I fear, and this is just me being genuine here, as far as my reasoning for not immediately dropping somebody because of that, I worry about becoming radicalized too far in one particular direction, and I do try to expose myself. Hold on, let me finish. I do try.
God, nigga. No, Aiden. Radicalized by not interacting with somebody who says nigger, Aiden.
No. Let me finish.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
If I put myself into an echo chamber where I do not have any kind of pushback on these ideas, and I do not have the capability of being able to interact and go against those ideas, then I feel like I will be worse at combating those ideas as a result.
Can I jump in
here? I feel like
here,
I will
Aiden?
not be as well equipped to be able to deal with racist talking points if I do not know what some of those talking points are and how they are being made.
Can I make a point
so
here,
for real
quick?
right now? Are you being so for real
Can I
right
make
now?
a point here?
No. Are you being so for real right now? Are you
So,
being for real?
the reason-
I have to interact with racists so I know how they think. I gotta be with them so I can get in on the ground level and really, you know.
I never said I had to. I
jump in
said
here?
that was my way of thinking. Now, obviously, you think that that's a flawed way of thinking, and I'd like to hear your reasoning as to why, but I also don't know why you're acting so viscerally right now. Like, look, if you think that my set of ideas are dumb, you can tell me why they're dumb. I don't have a problem with that.
So,
Aiden.
are you fine
Oh,
with...
please, Sable, go. Yes, please.
Are you fine with racism as a joke? Like, non-genuine genuine racism? Is it fine if it's racism just to be racism? Like, not genuine, just that is. It just is.
Well, I mean,
Why
like,
you people don't get this.
racism, I think, does require a certain amount of intent. I think you do have to be actively on a certain level, and I don't even think that that intent really has to be all that present. I don't think that you have to be committing 100% of yourself in order to be racist, but I think some part of yourself has to actively, genuinely have a prejudicial mindset toward a particular group of people in order to have a racist mindset. I don't think
Oh
that
my
is
God.
unreasonable.
No. That is unreasonable.
Okay, okay, well then please explain to me why you think that.
You do not have to have a prejudiced mindset against somebody to do something racist. That's why we have things called microaggressions. That's why we have casual racism. You might have even heard the term casual misogyny. That's why, because these things happen and we don't even know that we're doing them. You are racist and you don't even know that you are doing it. You know what I'm saying, Aiden?
I mean, if that's the case, then I'd like to be educated about it.
I don't understand why this is so hard for you to
Well,
understand.
recently-
I don't get it. No, wait. You guys labeled me a fucking racist long before I was even talking to you people. Long before I was even talking to you people. I'm tired.
Then how could we label you a racist, Dustin?
I need to reply to something that Raptor said in the chat.
How could we label you a racist?
Wait, let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
Dustin,
look,
please. I'm sorry.
Every single one of you called me a racist. Right down to Sable. Sable called me a racist.
Dustin, you
It-
said a bunch of racist shit, dude. You did.
No, it was before that. Okay? Do you honestly remember me as saying a bunch of racist shit? You say maybe prejudice against LGBTQ for sure, not racist. Can you point? Can you point
prior
when?
to your
I would say-
interaction?
I would say-
cannot recall a specific.
I would
instance of
say
being
some of
racist.
your statements about immigrants have been somewhat racist.
But not against
Dustin.
black people.
Well,
No, Big Bad
it
Mama
does-
makes
it's
a
not
good-
just
no,
about black
wait.
people.
Big Bad Mama makes a good point.
You're
no, Big Bad Mama.
When we were
makes a good
talking
point.
about ICE and immigration, you were all like pro ICE, get them all out of here. You said get every immigrant out of here.
If you
Even
go back,
people that
if you
had
go back-
jobs
wait,
and were
Big Mom,
contributing
Big Bad
to
Mama,
the
if you go back and you look at the context before I started saying that, because I didn't go out and say that for the purpose of being edgy. I said
blamed
that.
it
I
doesn't
said that in a direct response to an accusation.
You blamed trans people and what you called illegals for the fact that you're living in your car. And Aiden can back me up.
That is true.
I did
You
not
did say that.
I did not
Bullshit.
say that. I did not
Bullshit.
say that. No. What I said.
You said
was,
it was two different streams. They were like 2 days in a row. The first one you blamed trans people for the fact that you go ahead.
effect of what you're saying is true, but what the words I used are a little bit different. Okay, so yes, in effect, what you are saying is what I said, but specifically, what I was referring to was the housing system is bogged down, which is exactly what I was talking to at that moment.
Yeah, but when you say that it's when you say it's an issue of immigration, you are saying that it is an issue of all of these people of this extra national origin, the vast majority of which are
that's
going
not
to
what
be
I'm
of
saying.
Latin American descent.
That's not what I'm saying. It happens to be that those are the places where they are coming from. The bottom line is it's a numbers game. Okay,
No, but
we're not building houses at a sustainable rate. Not only that, are the houses affordable to the point where anybody's going to be able to afford it without massive subsidies from things called H-1Bs.
Okay,
but
let me ask you right now, Dustin. Let me ask you right now. Do you think that there is do you believe in great replacement theory, Dustin?
You see, like the fact that you have to ask me that is the
I'm genuinely curious.
I've never advocated for it.
No, but I'm curious. Do you think that is a valid idea?
I think it's interesting. I've heard about it. I don't know. I don't know
fuck,
that I necessarily...
dude. Fuck.
What?
Fuck.
What?
No. Great replacement theory is a load of bullshit, dude.
I don't.
So are we realizing that Dustin is a bigot and refuses to change?
No, look, you asked me if I knew. I was telling you that I knew. I've heard of it, but the fact that I have never.
No. I didn't ask if you knew about it. I asked if you believed in it.
No,
and then you replied to that.
I said I know about it.
You said that you replied to it saying that you were interested by it. I mean, like, dude.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, is Mein Kampf interesting too?
I mean,
like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, is that what you just said in response to that?
Are we realizing that Dustin is a bigot and is never going to change?
Captain Kangaroo can be interesting to the right individual. What difference would it make if it was? Is the bigger picture?
Dustin.
No.
Dustin, do you realize that you are literally, like, actively eroding away my respect with you in real time and, like, massive fucking chunks?
Why? Because I don't answer the questions the way
Crazy.
you want to.
Do you realize that?
Why? Because I'm not answering the questions the way you want me to.
No, it's not that you're not answering them the way that I want you to. It's the fact that if somebody considers great replacement theory interesting, that tells me that you at least find elements of that theory to have some level of legitimacy. And if you find elements of that theory to have legitimacy, that kind of raises my fucking eyebrow, dog.
That's a pretty big leap of of logic.
Okay, well then tell me then, do you not? Okay, so you don't find aspects of great replacement theory to have legitimacy then? Is that what
to
you're
get to
saying?
anti-Semitism, but we're here.
It was legitimate. When?
It's not even anti-Semitism because great replacement theory isn't just
when
an
did I
anti-Semitic
say?
idea.
When did I say?
It's an idea that white people are being replaced by people of other races that aren't just Jewish. So it's not even just anti-Semitic. There is an anti-Semitic element to great.
It's more anti-Hispanic more than anything.
But yeah, it's more anti-black, anti-Hispanic.
You realize I'm a roofer, right?
Okay.
Right. Do you know what the majority of people I work with?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. That's like saying I know a Mexican guy, so I'm not racist.
No, for the love of God, you people! I come from Arizona. I am not a racist.
What does being from Arizona and not being racist have to do with each other?
Well, well, right now I'm talking about replacement theory, and that has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, let me ask Big Bad Mama. Do you believe in great replacement theory?
No.
Do you think there's any legitimacy to any aspect of great replacement theory?
No.
Okay, those are really simple, straight to the point answers. And if you would have said no, I'm sorry, Dustin, but I would you're actively proving their points in real time right now.
When did I say, Aiden, point me to the time clip where I said I believe in great replacement theory?
You said it was interesting, which is saying...
I never said those words. Never said those words.
No, okay.
And now here's the gaslighting.
I know that you didn't say those specific words, Dustin, but it's along similar lines.
You said it was
to when
interesting.
You ask,
Yeah.
If I asked somebody if they found if I asked somebody if they found Mein Kampf, which is the example I gave, if you find Mein Kampf interesting too, and you didn't disagree, you were like, well, maybe.
Well, for one thing, I've never read the book, so how would I know?
I think
then it would be a really simple answer of, well, probably not.
You didn't give me a really like I was gonna tell you. I haven't read the book. Like what difference would it make? It wasn't assigned reading in high school.
Look,
so I don't know.
All right, Dustin. Let me move on to another question. Do you believe that there is, all other things being equal, about two people, right? They're both men. They're both 6 foot tall exactly. They're both of the exact same build. The only thing that's different about them is one is a white man and one is a black man. Do you think that there are any qualities that one of those people have that make them inherently better than the other person?
I think one would have a really much better time playing hide and go seek in the dark.
Wow, that was such an over the plate. God damn it, Dustin.
Wow.
That was
Go
so
fuck yourself.
over the plate.
Go fuck yourself.
Aiden, it's almost like me and Raptor and Sable and Dargesh and everybody else yelling at you in chat have a point. It's almost like Dustin's a bigot and will never change.
Look, and I want to clarify something when it comes to the little purity test thing, all right? The reason why I say that is because I do not, as a person that does identify as somebody left of center, I don't give any quarter or legitimacy to those ideas. I don't. I don't find them to be good. I don't find them to be amenable. And I will do everything in my power to call them out as a load of fucking bullshit every single time that I see that happening. So that's why I found it to be a purity test, because I had a bunch of people saying that I was not a leftist, because I was allowing another person in my life to be able to have their voice and opinion be known about a variety of other things outside of this one particular issue. Now, Big Bad Mama pointed something out to me that I didn't consider prior to now, but I wasn't really looking at this aspect of it, and that's a problem. If I didn't look at that and I didn't see it for what it is, that's fine. I can recognize that as what it is. But I didn't see those kind of tendencies until this kind of shit got pointed out. And I'm sorry if that's a failing on me as a person in some way, shape, or form.
Aiden, for the love of God, if you think back and you remember, what were you doing? You were antagonizing about ICE, right? Were you not?
No, yeah, but it was more than that.
No, wait. I remember what happened in this conversation. What happened, Dustin, was we were talking about the shooting of Alex Preddy.
Right.
By Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Correct.
And I was telling you that Alex Preddy was murdered in cold blood by a man whose jurisdiction did not include his ability to be able to fire upon a man who had been disarmed and who was sitting there on his belly, on the ground, with his hands behind his back.
What did I tell you? Same thing I told these people. I don't care about stupid people doing stupid things, winning stupid prizes.
See, Aiden,
How is that a stupid thing, Dustin? No.
Not even
hold
my
on.
chud friends have
I
that
explained
opinion.
this to you. I explained this to you then, like I'm going to explain it to you now.
I'm-
It is not a good idea to go to a place where a bunch of people have guns, knowing that they're going to use them. And if you're going to that place where there are a bunch of people with guns thinking they're not going to use them, what the fuck is wrong with your thinking process?
So you don't support open carry now? Got it.
I didn't hear a word you just said. Aiden, this is why I called you and told you. You do not have to fall on the sword. You don't have to. It's okay. I'm fine with you dipping out, right? It is a zero consequence game. I have made peace with it a long time ago.
Dustin, do you want me and Aiden to get on the left and right, and then Big Drama Mama or Sabliano to get to the feet to nail you on the cross you're trying to put yourself on?
What? No.
I'm not sure I understand that, but it's funny.
There's a good reason that I do things, bro. Like I think through things, right? And I know it doesn't look like it from your perspective, but the reality is I have a goal. I'm trying to get to that goal. I do not care about sacrificing what you would consider face or image. It doesn't mean anything to me because I don't care. I mean this from the very bottom of my fucking feet. What any of you think about me. Don't care.
So why is it, Dustin? I have to ask you. Why is it that you have respect for me?
Because Aiden, out of everybody, you have kept your word and have not broken it. Not one fucking time.
Well, yeah,
Not one.
I pride myself on my integrity.
Buddy,
I try my best. But look.
And I give you
but
10,000 marks because you have never lied to me. Never. And listen to me when I say this, Aiden. I am a human lie detector. Human lie detector. You cannot lie to me. It doesn't matter if I see your face. All I have to do is hear your words and your voice. I know if you're fucking lying to me. I've never heard
But you can lie to us.
I can lie to you all day long. You would never fucking know it, buddy.
Sure.
Bro think he's Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
True.
Shut up, Sadie.
Owned.
Anyway,
look.
So
Dunked.
Yeah.
Dustin.
What?
I don't know.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah, you can jump in, Big Bad Mama.
So how I met Dustin in particular is because Dustin is a young earth creationist. And
what the fuck?
I have studied science. And so Dustin and I have gone back and forth about that topic multiple times. Right, Dustin?
The Big Bad Mama was a geologist.
Correct on all accounts, except for I never.
So we didn't really ever talk about, you and I really never talked about racism or any of these topics.
I mean, it's never come up. Right?
Until tonight.
And I've never really known you until Big Bad Mama pointed out the whole ice thing.
I don't, I didn't know that you had called Raptor that, and I do not agree with that, even, just as on the internet and stuff. That you called a particular person.
I say it to his face. I don't care. That's
just the fact that you want to fight him and you're in your 30s.
I'm not.
Why don't you settle things with your ideas? And why do you even have to reduce yourself to that level where it becomes, like an animalistic urge?
You think so highly of me?
Well, you've challenged multiple people to fights in
buddy,
the time that I've known you.
It's nothing new to me, and I'm not afraid of them.
Well, it should be new to you to not resort to that.
Why?
To, you need to up your critical thinking skills. And I hate to say it, and I know it's judgmental to say that, but
I agree.
The young earth creationism, the super ultra right-wing attitude that you have shows that you haven't looked at things critically. I mean, I could see somebody being a centrist, or an independent, but I'm just throwing that out there.
You don't get it. Like you don't. It's not about the position I have. It's about the position I take. Most of the time when I'm debating you, I have to take that position. You are so far left wing. What arguments am I going to bring to you? Most of them you're just going to agree with me on. And actually, honestly, Big Bad Mama, in reality, we don't really disagree about a lot.
We disagree about the nature of the world. If you're a young Earth creationist.
I represent the model to the point where
you don't actually believe that?
I don't care if you believe or not. Go believe what you want.
No, but what do you believe?
I don't know what I believe, Big Bad Mom, and I think you've known me for long enough to understand that about me. Right?
Yeah,
I believe in God. I believe in God, but I don't know about
these things from a scientific perspective.
Do I really sound like an idiot to you, Big Bad Mama? We've had long, in-depth conversations about this.
I don't think you're an idiot.
Okay.
I don't think you're an idiot, but I think that you have a critical lack of ability to be able to really introspect and look inward and be self-critical. When I say introspect, Dustin, I mean like take a step back from the current situation that you're in right now. And trust me, I understand that as somebody that's living in your car and somebody that's going through all the hardship that you're going through right now, it's a bit more difficult to kind of take a step back and look at the bigger picture than it is for somebody that's kind of living under a bit more comfortable of means, like myself. But I really, really fucking implore you, if you have this respect with me, please listen to me when I say this to you. I really strongly implore you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture of what's going on right now. The last few streams that you've done here, the things that you've said, and really just ask yourself, no, there are consequences, Dustin. No. Let me finish, please. There are fucking consequences. When you say that there are no consequences, yeah, nobody has come up to you and given you a citation. Nobody has given you any legal repercussion for the things that you've done right now. Yes, in that very particular aspect, there have been no consequences.
Like losing your friends for saying racist things.
But Dustin, you're a part of a fucking social species, dude. At the end of the day, no matter how many times you say that you don't care, you are a part of a social fucking species. You're sitting here interacting with other people in real time because on a certain level, dude, all the bullshit aside, just cutting to the fucking core of it, you do care. There's a part of you that does care.
I care about what you think, Aiden.
There's a part of you that does care, and if you care about what I think, then please listen to me right now, dude. Listen to me, okay?
I don't care what you think about me.
The broader, well, whether or not you care about whether or not you care about what I think about you, Dustin, what I'm saying is still true, okay? The consequences of your actions come through the fact that at this point in time, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you could fucking come up with something that could win you the Nobel Peace Prize. But for the rest of your life, you now have to go around with the notion of being a bigoted racist, tainting every single other achievement that you have in your life. Is that really a good thing,
no,
dude?
See, here's the thing, Aiden.
Is that a good thing? No, but really.
Okay, look, Aiden, let me ask you this, okay?
He loves it.
Shut up, bro. Let me ask him a question, okay? I was already labeled a bigot racist before I said anything. I just had a difference of opinion. That's it. And everybody called me a racist from day one, Aiden. Day one. We weren't even talking racist anything.
Aiden, you see how you've laid this out before him, and he still thinks it's funny.
Dude, I'm always gonna think it's
things
funny.
to think about.
I'm
you
always
know,
gonna think it's funny. If there's
things
ever a thing
see.
we come face to face, I'm
Listen to
laughing
him.
my ass off at you.
Listen to him, y'all.
There's nothing that's gonna happen, man.
Listen to what he's saying.
Listen to what?
I'm telling them to listen to the words that you're saying, Dustin.
Before, buddy.
It's nothing they haven't heard before. Okay, I was doing this with what's his fuck. I'm calling
Maybe
you out.
hearing it in this content, and maybe hearing it in this context, we'll put some things in perspective.
To me, look, what these two don't understand.
I'm not going to do anything to you. No.
Threatened to come do something to me. So I went straight to the core of the problem, and I said the one word I thought he might actually do something about, and he hasn't done anything. And he wants me to do paperwork. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Look,
what about
I'm
another
telling you
one?
right now in front of God and everybody here
Try
on
another
YouTube
one.
Live.
Dustin.
Come get some.
Dustin.
You have my permission.
Dustin.
What?
Let me just tell you something right now, dude, okay? Raptor Blue could have murdered your entire family. He could have lined them up and shot them, ISIS execution style, on live television. And that still wouldn't have given you the excuse to call him the N-word, dude. That still doesn't mean that it makes it okay. There's no set of circumstance. There's no set of extenuating circumstances, Dustin, that make calling a black man the N-word an okay thing.
I stand by it.
There's none. There's no fucking possibility. There's no set of fucking words and nouns and adjectives that you're gonna throw my way that's gonna make me go, oh, now all of a sudden I understand why it was okay why you said that. If you just give me enough context, then all of a sudden it's okay. Dustin, it's not.
It is.
No, it fucking isn't. And the fact that you don't see that is fucked up, dude.
It's not.
It's beyond fucked up.
It's
no, it is. It is.
Dustin, even
Dustin.
if you're saying that just to piss him off, which is what excuse you would give, right?
It's not an excuse. It's just reality.
That is an
I'm not-
excuse.
Well, no,
I'm not trying to excuse it. I am
that doesn't
standing
make it
by
right
it.
either
I'm
to say that
accepting
it's just an
all
excuse to piss
problems
him off.
associated with it, and there is zero consequence. Aiden, believe me when I say this.
No, there
Believe
is
me when I say
consequence, Dustin. There
Believe
is
me when I
consequence.
say this to both of you.
There could be consequences, like
you-
losing your
if
friends.
you
You
both
know.
disappeared from my life tomorrow, it would mean nothing. Okay.
Well,
You know what, Dustin?
Well-
then fuck you, dude.
Okay.
Well-
then fuck you. Then fuck you. If you're really gonna say that to me,
I
if you're
told
gonna
you
tell
you
me
do
that that
not have
effectively
to fall
doesn't
on
mean
the sword
anything
to save
whatsoever,
face against me,
Dustin,
Joel.
no, go fuck yourself, dude. Go
That's
fuck
fine.
yourself
I
if
can
you're
live
gonna
with
fucking
that.
say shit like that.
I can
Honestly.
live with it.
Honestly.
I can live with it. Okay?
Dustin, but that's
Finally.
that's how you are where you are right now. Do you
No,
get it?
it's not. It has nothing
Yes,
to do
it
with that.
is.
I was never
Your
a
whole
racist before.
attitude with
I
dealing
was
with
not-
people.
No, you
and
know,
being
you know what?
Wait
You
a
know
minute.
what?
Wait a
It's
minute.
go ahead, Big
Being
Bad Mom, go ahead.
confrontational like you are
And?
with everybody, whether it's online and it's probably
What
with
was-
people
what was
that are
being
there
nice
in your
getting me?
town.
What was
You-
being nice
You
getting
need to
me? You
pull
don't
your
know me
ass
well
up by
enough.
your own bootstraps and quit blaming people for your
you don't know me
situation
before
and get out of
2020.
the fucking car.
You don't know me before 2020. I think, what was it?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter because you don't know me
Your
well enough to
attitude
make that
has led
association.
to where you are right now in the
Yeah,
front
no,
seat of your car.
No, it actually, buddy.
Yes, it
My
has.
attitude had nothing
Sorry.
to do with my truck
I'm out.
getting stolen.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Dustin.
Later.
Dustin.
What?
Do you realize that the mentality that you just gave, where it's okay for me
No,
to
I
say
didn't-
those
I
things
didn't,
because of all
dude.
this shit that happened?
When
No, wait,
did
let me
I
finish, please. Let me
excuse it?
finish, please. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
You do realize that it's the mentality of it's okay if I do it because this person wronged me for all this shit. You realize that that's the exact same fucking mentality that put people in camps. in
I
the
never
40s,
said
right?
it was okay, Aiden.
You
I
did.
never-
No, you did. No, fuck that, Dustin. I literally just fucking confronted you with the fact that it's never okay to do that shit no matter the circumstance, and you replied and said,
There we go.
yes, it is. You're being disingenuous
When
now,
did I
dude.
say yes? It is. I didn't.
You
say-
literally did earlier on the stream, dude. You
I
literally
said yes.
did.
It is.
You did.
I said those words.
You did. And you know what the
I
fucked
don't
up
think
thing
I
is,
did.
Dustin? You know what the fucked
I
up
don't
thing
think I
is?
did. I don't
is
think I
that
said that word.
the-
I don't think I used those words. I said
The-
I take responsibility, Aiden.
You know what the fucked up thing is, dude?
I
I'm
said I
realizing
take
this right now in
responsibility.
real time. It's kind of fucking selfish of me, but the truth of the matter is that the thing that made me realize more than anything else, and And it's
What?
kind of making me wonder if I've really got to fucking look into this some shit more deeply. But it's the fact that the moment that you said that our friendship doesn't actually fucking mean anything, and that it's not gonna fucking affect you in any way, shape, or form. That's effectively what you fucking said, dude.
No,
That's
I said
verbatim what he said.
What I
That's what
said
you
is
said.
what I said was if you disappeared from my life tomorrow, it wouldn't mean anything. I didn't say anything
Yeah,
about
that's-
our friendship.
Yeah. How is that not tantamount to what I'm saying right
That's
now, dude?
exactly
You
the same,
fucking-
Dustin.
You literally, you fucking say that all these people are splitting hairs.
It's related, but it doesn't have anything to do with it.
You accuse all these other people of splitting hairs, but that's exactly tantamount to what you just fucking
He's
said.
backpedaling, Aiden.
Aiden, listen to me, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to consider me a friend for me to consider you a friend, which is exactly why I called you and told you. You do not listen to what I'm saying.
What kind of
Listen.
gaslighting shit is this?
It's not. It's not gaslighting shit. I already knew this was going to happen. I called it out ahead of time. That's why I called you ahead of time and told you. You do not have to fall on the sword to save my face.
It's not that you know what, Dustin? It wasn't about falling on the fucking sword.
I mean,
It wasn't.
essentially,
It wasn't.
look,
Dustin,
dude.
listen to me for a fucking second, please. I am somebody that does my absolute fucking damnedest to give somebody a fair shake before I leave them behind as a friend. None of these people know about what happened between me and Gangster Ghost and the long fucking time history that me and him had with each other. But I gave that guy way longer than I fucking should have. Way more tolerance than I should have before I eventually cut ties with him, and I'm beginning to fucking realize that I might have made the same fucking mistake. Again.
Dude, I have never asked you for anything,
Yep.
Aiden. Never asked you for anything, Aiden. I didn't ask you to come here and defend me. Actually, I told you not to.
That doesn't matter, Dustin. The reason why
doesn't matter,
It
Aiden.
doesn't. The reason why I did it wasn't because you either told me or not told me to do it. I am somebody who deeply fucking values my integrity, and that
then
integrity
stand by it, then,
extends to
Aiden.
my friendships with
Then
other
stand
people.
by it, Aiden, because there's nothing new here, man. I did what I did.
There's nothing new. There's nothing new.
there's
You
nothing
just
new.
fucking told me in real time, right now,
You know,
that you
Aiden.
fucking no. I went by a fucking line of questioning with you about racism. I went through a line of questioning with you about different racial theories. I never heard your opinions about any of that shit. I never heard you tell me that it wouldn't affect you whatsoever if we were no longer friends with each other. I never heard you talk
Hold
about fucking how great replacement theory was fucking interesting.
Actually-
I never heard any of that
actually,
shit from
Aiden-
you prior to now, Dustin. so
Aiden,
don't act like
Aiden.
nothing is new. Don't act like nothing is fucking changed.
we
You
have
were the one
done-
that was trying to make the point earlier that this whole thing about you being racist was somehow manufactured out of thin air and just came out of
Make up your
nowhere.
mind,
But then on the other hand, you're gonna fucking
Make up
say
your
that
mind,
nothing is
Aiden.
new? Which
Make
one
up
is
your
it?
mind,
No,
Aiden.
I'm asking you a fucking question right now,
I'll
Dustin.
explain it
Which
if you
one
give
is
me
it?
a minute. I'll explain it if you give me a minute to explain it, Aiden. Aiden, I'm not excusing what I said. Not making an excuse for it. I stand by it. And there's still zero consequence. What you don't understand, right, is that when someone pushes me to a point, like they're gonna come find me or they're gonna do something to me, I jump right into the deep end and do whatever it is that I have to get them to come find me, like Raptor said he was going to. Go back and watch, Aiden, please. If you know me as well as you think you do, right? And who cares? Like, in all honesty, Aiden, at the end of the day, I don't care that I said things that make these people so upset with me. I don't care.
When did Raptor threaten you?
Hey, can I ask you something?
When
Can I ask you
Raptor-
something, Dustin?
He did. He absolutely.
Dustin, can
You
I
gotta
ask you
watch the
something?
live, Aiden. What?
Dustin, do you care that you just said that if these two people disappeared from your life, that nothing would change? Like you wouldn't care? Do you care about that?
It's literally exactly what I said. I stand by it, and I meant it.
All right, Aiden.
Dustin,
What?
you've done this to yourself. I want you to know that.
I stand by it. Aiden.
I want you to know, Dustin, that I did everything I possibly. And you know what, Dustin? I literally got to the point where I had all of these people looking down upon me and thinking less of me as a human being.
I told you not to do this.
Maybe not as a human being.
You didn't think of me less as a human being.
Not as a human being.
It was
That's
hyperbolic. It was hyperbolic.
I get it, but
I was hyperbolic. I take that back. They were looking back. They were looking down upon me and thinking of me as less, not less of a leftist, or not even a leftist at all. Over all of this, and the reason why I stuck by and tried not to defend anything that you were saying, but tried to explain why I wasn't just going to fucking throw you aside, is because I am not a fair weather friend. I'm not somebody who just fucking casts people aside for no reason whatsoever. But when you've made it... No! Shut the fuck up! I'm not done. But when you have made it overwhelmingly fucking obvious through your actions and through your behavior that this is all that you've got... What am I left to fucking do?
Aiden,
but look at that and go, fuck that!
That's fine.
No, seriously. What else am I supposed to do, Dustin?
I don't know. I told you not to do this. I told you not to do it. I called you. I said, don't do it, Aiden. And you said you're going to stand by me. And I said, fine. I told you.
Dustin, I didn't know you had these fucking opinions that you did.
I don't, Aiden. I told you.
You do! You do! No. I just fucking talked to you about them! What do you mean?
No, Aiden. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to try to explain this to you. Aiden. I don't care, right? I said some things. I said some things to get a guy to fight me. That's what it was. Okay? He threatened me, and I told him to come get some. And then I said that whatever it was going to take to get him to come fight me. Aiden, it's nothing I haven't done before you.
Dustin,
in front of you.
That's not what I'm Dustin.
What? What are you talking about then, Aiden?
You called the man the N-word, Dustin.
I did.
You called him the N-word, and you did it repeatedly.
And
after you were confronted upon doing that and told over and over and over again that that's fucked up on a really fundamental fucking level, including by me the fucking night that it happened. Over and over again I was in that fucking chat telling you and really fucking hoping that on a certain level that you were going to fucking realize that what you did was incredibly fucked up and we're going to fucking maybe...
I know it's fucked up, Aiden. That's why I did it. I know it's fucked up, Aiden. That's why I did it.
That's not a justification, Justin.
I don't care. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm taking responsibility, Aiden. Not trying to justify shit to you.
You clearly
I'm admitting
it.
You this is admission.
You wouldn't be talking about this right now at all if you were not on some level trying to fucking justify your actions right now.
I'm not trying to justify nothing to you, Aiden.
Yeah, well then fucking close the stream then, you little bitch ass.
Why?
Like, fuck off.
Why close?
Why close? Because you're being a bitch right now.
Why? What? Aiden, what? I said something you don't like? What the fuck, is it ever any different?
I said no. You said something I didn't like. No, it's not that you said something that I didn't like, Dustin. You've said plenty of fucking shit before.
Yes, I have.
I didn't like. As a matter of fact, just earlier on this fucking stream, I tried to use that as a point to show that me and you have gotten fucking plenty of disagreements before in the past about plenty of shit. But you know what? One of those disagreements wasn't over. It wasn't over race, because for a long time, Dustin, I very clearly had a bit of a fucking blind spot when it came to this shit. Because Big Bad Mama pointed out, Dustin, that you've had some of these sentiments before when it comes to ICE. I just didn't see the racialized fucking aspect of it at the time.
Then I'm a racist, Aiden. I don't care. I don't care if that's what that means, Aiden, because I said some things you don't want to hear. Fine. I don't do Aiden.
Dargesh wants you to let him in.
Why would I, Aiden? I'm not talking to Dargesh right now. I'm talking to you. And if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine.
If I didn't want to talk to you, period, I would have just left the room, Dustin.
Aiden, listen to me, please. I'm not trying to excuse anything, but I'm not backing down from it either. It may have been it. I don't fuck what. I don't care, Aiden. If it was a mistake, if it wasn't a mistake, the man.
But why don't you care, Dustin? That's
because the man threatened me. I've got nothing to lose, Aiden. I got nothing to lose, man.
Dustin, I already said.
You listen to me, Aiden. I got nothing to fucking lose, and these people are calling me the worst fucking things on this planet. They have called me a rapist. They have called me a child molester on your channel, Aiden. So I said one thing. Fuck you if you can't handle it. I don't care. I have been bashed. I have been labeled things that will make me lose my job.
Dustin.
What?
I have not ever seen any instance of him threatening you. I'm not saying
it's on the law.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. No, pull it up. Where is it? Let's see where this is. Let's just find it right fucking now.
I don't want
No, fuck that. Fuck that. If you're gonna fucking go around and use this as a claim over and over and over again, he threatened me. And then when I say, okay, let's fucking pull up this thing that allegedly happened. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I'm just done. Wasn't it just a minute ago that you said, oh, why close it down? Why close it down, Aiden? We don't need to close it down. I'm talking to you right now, and now all of a sudden you're done, right? Fuck that. Fuck you.
I gotta go through a 5-hour stream to find where he fucking is there like a way to search? I think, what was it? If you know,
I will fucking go through that whole goddamn thing, Dustin. I will go through that whole goddamn thing. And this is why I said,
Aiden, do I know how to do this? I mean, you're asking a lot.
Hold on. Okay? I'll find it. I'll go find it. If it indeed exists, which, I mean, like, you've been citing this over and over and over again, so I would hope that you at least have a vague idea.
I guess I'm just making shit up by it now. Like, because I haven't recalled conversation from years ago with you with almost perfect clarity. Fuck.
Dustin, you are citing this thing over and over and over again. All I'm asking you to do is to substantiate your fucking claim. How is that unreasonable?
Aiden, I promise you. I just don't have the energy, the time, nor the knowledge to go searching through a 5-hour stream. Aiden, I'm not a streamer, bro. Okay, and these are not excuses. You know this.
Oh, the whole 5 hours is nothing but him being racist and crashing out? Yeah, I know. I was there. I made fun of him pretty relentlessly while it was happening. He's making excuses. Yeah, I know. Right now, I just want to see it. I just want to see this thing that allegedly happened.
I'm not making excuses, Aiden. I said what I said. What excuse am I making?
You're making the excuse that, oh, well, I just don't have it right now.
Aiden, I told you. Do not do this. Do not do this. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not afraid of it, Aiden. Okay? All it is I said something. And the thing is, they called me a child molester with zero evidence.
Yeah, and I literally pointed out to them at the time that I thought that it was kind of weird that they were going to make claims on that level without direct evidence of it. I said that at the time.
So,
and if there was anything whatsoever that was even close to some kind of reasoning for why this happened, I already told you before, dude. Even giving you the absolute most charitable representation and just assuming that everything that you said is bog standard, completely accurate, let's just grant you the benefit of the doubt for a moment. And let's say he did threaten you, and he did call you all these things, and he did all that for literally no reason whatsoever. He just fucking looked your name up in the phone book one day and just decided that he was going to do all of that to you. Dustin, that still doesn't give you fucking justification to say the things that you said about him. It doesn't.
Again, Aiden,
it just
I'm
doesn't.
I'm not trying to justify it.
Yes, you fucking are! You literally are!
No, I'm taking responsibility, Aiden. I said it. I'm not saying I didn't say it. I'm not trying to sidestep it. I told you not to defend me. I told you to defend me, Aiden. I told you. I told you. You cannot be this upset with me, Aiden.
Dustin,
You cannot.
Dustin.
You cannot be this upset with me, Aiden. You cannot.
The guy that you just said before. You've never known me to lie, but am I lying to you now? Am I being performatively angry right now? Is that what you're accusing me of? Are you accusing me of being performatively angry right now?
No, I'm telling you, I understand why you're
Dustin,
upset with me.
I wouldn't be this genuinely fucking enraged right now if it weren't for the fact that I did do everything within my fucking power to try and not just fucking throw you away as a friend, dude.
I know that,
I
Aiden.
did everything I could. I tried to be as fucking understanding as I possibbly could. I tried to be as reasonable as I possibly could.
I'm not holding it against you,
Dustin.
Aiden. I'm not holding it against you. I made my decision. And there's still zero consequence. I'm sorry you can't deal with it. You didn't have to come here and defend me.
I can't deal with it. Fucking go fuck yourself.
What is it that you want from me,
Go
Aiden?
and all the way fuck yourself, Dustin.
Okay, then. And it wasn't like I didn't see it coming from. Well, I mean, I'm surprised it lasted this long. But whatever, Aiden.
But why, Dustin? If you could see it coming, if you could see it coming, why at no point whatsoever did you ever value our friendship on any level whatsoever?
What do you mean? Yes.
Did you ever value our friendship?
Aiden, out of everybody I know, from the very first time I met you, you are the only person that has maintained any level of respect. Actually, I can't give you high enough regards, Aiden. I can't. You are trustworthy, honest, straightforward. I have zero issues with you on any level, except for, well, politically speaking, evolution, science, math, the universe. So essentially everything else. But yes, what the fuck do you want from me, Aiden? Okay? I'm telling you exactly what happened.
Dustin.
I'm not excusing it. This is what happened. And I'm not worried about it, Aiden. That's the thing I think that's the thing that everybody has.
That's one of the biggest things that pisses me off, Dustin. That's one of the biggest things, is that in some aspects, Dustin, we've had conversations about pretty fucking complex topics before. About things like evolution, about things like astrophysics, about nuclear physics. We've had conversations about a variety of extremely complicated topics.
Yes.
And when I talk to you about those things, I got the impression that you are somebody who on a certain level endeavors to try and look into things as best they can and avail themselves an actual thorough understanding of those things. So it fucking baffles me beyond any belief why you try to apply that scrutiny so thoroughly to some aspects of your life, only to just fucking leave it entirely absent in others. To entirely leave it absent. That's what you're doing right now.
Aiden, what possible advantage do I get from these people liking me?
Dustin, every single relationship that you have in life is not inherently a transactional thing. It's not a reptilian. It's not a reptilian fucking calculus that you have to give for every fuck. Is that why you valued me as a friend? Did you get some sort of utilitarian benefit out of me being?
What utilitarian benefit?
I don't know. I'm trying to fucking discern that right now in real time.
Conversational hiatus. Conversational. Look, we connect on levels. We connect on levels that I don't connect with anybody else, Aiden. I know when I say something, you actually understand what I'm saying to a degree. There are some things that you get completely lost on, and I don't know if that's because I don't know. Aiden, what the fuck do you want from me, man? What more do you want? What?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yes.
When I reply to you and say that?
I want you to explain to me what it is you want.
Dustin, I want you to try and examine the bigger picture of what is going on in your life right now. And that's what I was trying to appeal to you and say earlier. Okay? And please, I'm gonna try again. In the name of whatever our friendship fucking was before and whatever it stood for, in the name of all that shit, let me try and reiterate it to you one more fucking time, okay? there are two things going on in your life right now. It's almost analogous to playing like Super Mario Brothers. There's two things. There's the background thing that's scrolling, and then there's the foreground. And you're so focused on the foreground that you're not looking at the background and how it's moving at a different pace, and how that different pace is going to cause implications and consequences on a much bigger scale in your life.
What?
Right?
Aiden, please. No, hold on. If you're going to make this assertion, point it out. Make
Okay.
it apparent, very clear.
Sure.
What possible issue in the future am I going to run into because of the events that have taken place?
You are going to run into the issue of the fact that you have at this point intentionally, there's no way you can say it was unintentional at this point. You have intentionally kicked the hornet's nest of a giant group of people online who are now going to do everything in their power to try and disavow and discredit you and undermine you in every fucking pursuit you possibly tried to make online. You have fucked yourself on the internet.
Aiden.
No, let me finish. You asked for a specific example, so listen up and let me fucking give it to you. You have shot yourself in both feet. You shot yourself in both feet. You tied cinder blocks to both of your fucking feet. And now you're desperately fucking kicking just barely above the surface of the water around you. Wondering, dear God, how could I possibly have gotten into this situation? Surely it was because of that other guy over there. No, Dustin, it was you. You did that to yourself.
I'm not pointing
You got
at anybody.
yourself in that fucking
Aiden,
situation.
who am I pointing at saying it's your fault? I'm not. And another thing, Aiden, this is what you get, and I need you to listen to me on this one, please. I can't know I'm missing something that I never had in the first place. And I don't care, Aiden. I was never going to be successful at this in the first place. This was just a hobby. This is just something I was doing for fun. I got pissed off and I said some things. I have
look
to
what it
live with
cost you.
I have to live with it, Aiden. And this
Look
is
what it
the
cost
face of someone that is completely at peace with it. And you just need to listen to me. And you either need to make up your mind as to whether or not you can be friends with a racist who's completely fine with whoever and whatever you do. I'm fine with it. Label me what you want. I don't care, Aiden, because I said something. Aiden. I said a word that you don't like. Aiden, I stand by my principle, and I will stand on my 2 feet, stuck in cement till the fucking day I die.
That's not something
without
to be proud
any
of.
apology.
That's not something to be proud of, Dustin.
I'm not proud, or maybe I am.
Yeah, you clearly are. No, you clearly are.
Maybe I
Incredibly.
am.
No, Dustin,
Maybe
the reason why you're still doing this, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not some fucking psychoanalyst that's
The
going to
only
be able
reason
to
I'm even
definitively
talking
tell
right
you
now is
why
because
you're
I'm still
doing the
talking
things
to
that
you.
do.
That's
Yeah, I
it.
get
The
that.
only reason. Like
I get
I could go to bed right now.
I get that. But at the same time, Dustin, right? I think
Buddy.
in my opinion, Dustin, I think one of the biggest reasons why you say this, that you don't care so much that you do, is because you have this idea in your mind that if you open yourself up to caring about these things, that you open yourself up to a certain level of vulnerability. Or you give these people an undue amount of power over you.
Aiden.
If you give... No, let me finish, please. If you open yourself up to caring about what these other people think about you, that is going to expose you to a level of vulnerability you think that you are not prepared to deal with. But I am here to tell you, Dustin, that it's not vulnerability that it opens you up to. It is responsibility that it opens you up to. It is responsibility to be a decent human being.
I don't need to be a decent human. There's no rule anywhere that says I need to be a decent
It's not about
human being.
It's not about having to, Dustin. If you had to be a decent human being, then the very concept of decency would be fucking worthless. It is the fact that it is an active choice.
Oh,
that
for the
you
love of God,
choose
Aiden, I'm
to
not an
make
indecent
that
person because I
makes
said
it
something
a
you
good
don't
thing.
like! I'm not an indecent person because these people don't like me.
Dustin,
I'm not. Go fuck yourself,
You
Aiden.
are an. You know what? How about you go fuck yourself, bitch? Because I'm not fucking saying that you're an indecent person because of just that, Dustin. I'm saying you're an indecent person because of the totality of what you have fucking expressed here tonight. It's not just one thing. It is the sum total of what you are talking about here that makes you an indecent human being.
I will show no remorse for saying
It is the
what I
sum
said,
total
Aiden.
of the reprehensible
I told you
bullshit
this.
that has come spewing
Aiden,
out of
I
your
told
fucking
you
mouth.
this. I told you this. It's not new. I told you this. I told you on the phone, Aiden. I told you. I told you.
Dustin.
What the fuck are you? This is performative at this point.
Oh, go fuck yourself, dude. This is performative. You see? You see? It had to come out sooner or later. It had to come out sooner or later, didn't it, Dustin?
I told you.
It's all just a big fucking game.
I mean,
It's all just a big giant fucking game.
I'm performing.
Good for you, Dustin. I've never done that.
Okay, buddy.
All the fucking times that I've been on this website, dude, I have given you the fucking God's honest truth of how I've... Oh, you know what? Maybe that's a fucking foreign concept. Maybe that's a foreign idea to you, given the fact that you just admitted that you're currently performing
I've given you full marks for that, Aiden. What do you mean it's foreign? What are you fucking talking about?
I'm
now
saying
you're just
it's
grasping.
foreign. I'm saying it's foreign because by your own admission, you just said that you're fucking performing right now, Dustin.
Under my skin, buddy.
You just said...
You're
I'm not trying. This is the fucked up thing, Dustin. Is
What?
you think I'm trying to get under your skin
what
right
are you
now?
trying to do,
Whereas in
Aiden?
reality,
What
I'm
are you
literally
trying to
trying
do?
to express to you why I am fucking talking to you the way that I am right now.
Aiden, I
why
understand
I am so
why you're
fucking
talking
angry
to
with
me
you right now.
I don't need to put up with the lambasting, Aiden.
Well then,
I don't
fuck
need
off.
to.
I'm gone then.
At the end of the day,
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
good
stream
night,
on
bro.
my channel. I'm gonna go stream on my channel. You
Go
have a
ahead,
good one,
call
buddy.
me a racist all you want. I don't care.
Have a good one.
I bet you're on the next live I pull.
Yeah, well, fucking Dustin, just know, as closing remarks, that you fucking did this to yourself. I did everything
Aiden,
I
I
possibly
told you
could,
I did.
Dustin. You did it to yourself. Have a
Aiden,
good one.
I didn't ask you. What am I missing? I told you not to do it. I told you not
Hey man,
to
that
do it. Huh?
I don't want to say anything because you were hashing it up, but like that was fucking bullshit, man.
I appreciate your opinion. Have a good night, guys.
I don't know, man. It's just like some people just don't want to fucking be a friend, but I've been through what you've been through, man.
I've never needed you as a friend.
I mean, I got false rape charges too, man.
Shut up, dude.